Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, wherever you are around the world. You know how we do it already. I ain't got the sounds. I ain't got the sounds. Um, I'm just still trying to work this out though because I paid for the whole pass, and right now it's like this is trying to ask me for package purchase. So what on earth is going on here then? Hope we're good today though. I know most people are over on the full Irish. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Big up Shane each and every time. Nearly 1.5k over there as well, man. That's amazing stuff. So big up the Gooner. That is Shane each and every time. Hope everyone's good today. I'm still trying to set up. As you can see, I do have the scoreboard today. You know, just up. We're seeing them in the tunnel now. We're seeing them in the tunnel now. So I want the internet to start doing me right. Doing me right. Big up Juju. Please do a reactions to AFTV welcome video of Yokerez. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do that this stream. Maybe at the end of the watch along. I was going to do a match reaction straight after the game. I'm just watching the guy. I don't even know if you can see it. I'm just watching the guys doing a little bit of training now. I have to do it on my phone. But it looks like we're wearing the Picasso is dead kit. Hopefully we don't play in it. I really don't like this kit, to be honest with you. Like Starburst kit. I've not even been awake long as well. My apologies. Obviously, it was a family member's 18th birthday yesterday. And even though I arrived late, my people were there from like 12 in the afternoon. That's why I had the house free for most of the time. And it got a little bit messy. I can't lie, it got a little bit messy. Then obviously that's why I didn't do a whole welcome Yokerez video yesterday. Obviously, I'm probably just going to leave it now because it's a bit played out. But, you know, I'm interested to see who the teams are. Oh, God. I can see Kai Havertz. Yes, Deckers is trying to get captain, you know. Deckers is trying to get captain, but here we are, man. Newcastle fans, I know you're gonna feel away today. If you're Newcastle fans at the minute, it's horrible. It's a horrible old life, people. That's what we do know. Sorry, let me just try and that might be a little bit better. I am streaming on Twitch as well. If you are over there, please give me a follow. Please like the stream. You showing the game. Big up Valdemar. I can't even say that. Valdmarkala. I'm so sorry if I've messed that up. I can't show the game because obviously I'll get a copyright for that, or I'll probably get my stream taken down. But I am watching the game live, so you will be able to find out exactly what is going on. It is Arsenal against Newcastle. I'm hoping we're going to play in this blue kit again because that's the footage I'm seeing at the moment. I'm watching Declan Rice. Or are they just showing us some stuff from the AC Milan game? I think they're showing us some highlights from the AC Milan game as it stands. Yes, they are. So, you know, and I did see some footage of Arsenal in the kind of like Starburst away kit or whatever that is. Like I said, guys, I don't really like that. Excuse me. I don't really like that. But we're here, man. Second game of the preseason. The first game, apparently we beat Watford because that was a behind closed doors game. Apparently we beat Watford. I don't know the score because that one weren't televised and there wasn't much information given about the game. Then we flew to Singapore, where we are now. We played AC Milan not long ago, and we won 1-0. We lost in the penalties afterwards, even though the penalties were like exhibition. But in terms of the actual game, Arsenal won 1-0. Great cross from Kivior, great goal from Saka. And we played all right. There was a lot of stuff I saw that was still the same, but then there was a lot of stuff I liked. I liked Ethan Nwaneri. You know what I mean? I liked Reece Nelson. And there's big talk that he might be going to Fulham now. So if we need to start doing things like that so that we can get Eze in, great. I mean, there's loads of things that we're going to get to talk about today at some point. And you're Danish. Big up, man. I'm just going to call you Valda, if that's okay. But give me a follow if you're over there on Twitch as well. Obviously, I'll try and show some love the moment my stream is done and I can open up the window and get back to you over there as well, man. But big yourself up, man. Really appreciate you passing through. Dre, my bro, let me give you a big salute. Hope you are good today, my bro. Good afternoon, views and chat. Big up to you, Dre, man. Appreciate you being here, my guy. Obviously, the last watch along did quite well. I'm not expecting the same. Like, YouTube is a bit crazy like that. YouTube is a bit crazy. Sometimes good, sometimes shit. But when you kind of expect it, you think, oh, look, that done well last time. It's like lightning in a bottle. Do you know what I mean? But I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I am over on Twitch as well. So please give me a follow over there. Danish, big up on my Danish crew, man. Yeah, big up on my Danish crew. I've been to Denmark. Yeah, I flew into Copenhagen and I went to a place called Horing. When I used to play football, I played football semi-professional, and I used to play for my borough, Camden United, and we was sponsored by McDonald's, and they used to have a under 19 tournament in Denmark, in a place called Horing. Sounds mad, innit? But it was lovely, and it's like Brøndby was there, Grasshoppers, and I played against them. You know what I'm saying? They're under 19s, but it was their official team, innit? Like crazy, man. But big up on my Danish, man. Obviously, we got Norgard as well. We got a good Scandinavian, you know what I mean? Odegaard. Yeah, we got this guy now. Welcome to the Arsenal. Welcome to the Arsenal. I'm sorry that I was out yesterday. Like I said, it was a family member's 18th. It's an important birthday, so I never got to do a welcome to Arsenal video. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. Maybe after the watch along, because we've only got about 5 minutes. No, we ain't. We got about 15 minutes. We got about 15 minutes. So maybe I'll play the welcome video for Victor Gyökeres, and hopefully that let me just go on X quickly, because I've got to be careful, guys, because I do get copywritten a lot of the time for stuff that I don't think I would, and I do. It looks like João Felix is going to Al Nassr as well in Saudi Arabia, so I don't know how old he is. They're going to pay the bag for him, but guys, I don't know. At this stage in his career, is that a good move for João Felix? I'm not at all sure. Bournemouth apparently beat Everton full-time. Man United beat West Ham 2-1 apparently in their pre-season game. I got to big up Gyökeres' agent as well. I don't think it's spoken about enough. Even Gyökeres, you just don't see that happening. For me, I appreciate it from Gyökeres, but it's also embarrassing, guys. You know what I mean? A man has to come up out of his own pocket to play for your club. That's determination. That is determination. But what I am going to do, guys, big up everyone who's passing through. Please just smash the like on the way in. I don't know how we're going to do today. I can just hope that we're anywhere near the last one. But they're just showing us highlights of the Arsenal-Milan game at the moment. Big up Dre again. He said starting 11, Raya, White, Saliba, California, MLS. So that was different. I thought you might play Zinchenko to put him in the shop window today, but there you go. Moreno, Zubamendi, and Wanyeri, Trossard, Saka, and Havertz. I like that. And he's going to probably do this. You can't take much stock into this. I probably take more stock into the Emirates Cup, if I'm going to be honest, because we're a little bit closer to the season. But yes, I'm just reading this now. Oh no, that was for the AC Milan game. That was for the AC Milan game. I don't know why they keep showing us highlights. We still got about 10 minutes or so till kick off. But yeah, man, listen, it's hard to call the lineup for a preseason game, but like I said, I like that. Big up Dre, man. I like that. And even Zinchenko, I've been thinking about it. I don't mind if he stays. I think he's a very good utility player. It also gives us more depth in midfield because he actually can play 10, he can play 8, he can play left back. Do you know what I mean? And when he plays more forward and his defensive, responsibilities are not so high, like he does very well. I'd rather keep Zinchenko and get rid of Kivior, for instance. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and then a lot of people say, and big up Shane, because I finally went back and watched the 12th man thing, with the old B-Tech Jesus and everyone else that was on there. Sorry, I don't know why they're replaying. I don't know why they're replaying AC Milan, but like I said, I'll probably get the game on closer when we get to the time. But anyway, That's kind of twisted my head. What was I saying now? I watched the 12th man thing. Yeah. And I don't think people are talking about this enough, yeah, because everyone keeps saying, even on X and Insta and everywhere that you go, right, we ain't gonna be able to get Eze until we get rid of players, and you know what I mean. What other players could go? Where might they go? Who might be interested in them? And I'm just like, guys, like off my head, right? Off my head, 7 players have left. 5 of our squad and 2 loanies, and we brought in 6. So as of the squad last year, which was already too small, we're -1 as of right now. And people are like, wow, we brought 6 players in. You know, when have you ever seen that happen? Firstly, don't you care about the quality of the 6 players coming in? Because like I said, there's only 1.5 players there that you can look to say that's really going to help Arsenal. And one of them's, like I said, Zubomendi's 50-50. We don't know about that yet. Looks all right, but we'll have to see. Gyökeres, we don't know, but he is a calculated risk, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? I think we can all expect to know what we're going to get from Gyökeres. One exciting player, one guy that could turn out to be quite good, and then 4 other players that doesn't excite anyone. Yeah, but even that, 6 players have come in. But why are you forgetting that 7 players have left? Butler Oyedeji, Neto and Sterling. That's the 2 loan players. Kieran Tierney, 4. Jorginho, 5. Voldemort, 6. Tomiyasu, 7. And that's just off of my head. If I go onto AFC and go onto the website, it could be even more. Probably another couple of little youths or people that we're not using. So when people are like, what? We only need a couple of more now because we only need 1 or 2 pieces. No, like, and I think Shane made a great point. You lot are like just excusing the fact that Arteta like really wasted a lot of time and money building a squad that he hasn't really got any faith in. Let's be honest, because that was the big issue last season. No rotation, players getting injured, stuff like that. Big up Junior, man. I hope you're well today, my bro. I did see that little Tom and Jerry video you sent me on Insta. Obviously, it's a watch along, and I haven't uploaded it yet, but I will. If I do a stream later, I'll probably feature it, or I'll probably show it tomorrow on the intervention. But I hope you're well today, my bro. Hope everyone's good, man. 12 people in the building. Please just hit the like for me. Subscribe as well if you are new. I did manage to hit the 2K mark yesterday on YouTube, not on Twitch. And I'm very, very grateful for that. You know, I woke up today and I've already had a couple people unfollow. We're still there on the 2000, but just, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on for that, but as I said, guys, don't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Show me some love. Please subscribe, and let's try and push, man. We got to keep on pushing. We're just watching highlights from the AC Milan game, man. Like, but yes, please smash the like. Big at AFC always, my bro. Hope you're well. Yeah, man. I just done the lineup because Dre put it in for me. Ray White, Skelly, Saliba. Yeah, same thing basically. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Definitely appreciate you doing, my bro. Hope you're well today. Hope you are well today. If I'm not seeming as energetic, it's because I'm still feeling a bit blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Still feeling a bit rough. I can't lie. I'm not a big drinker, so you know that it's all on top. But big up Grow Tech Horticulture, man. Hope you're good, my bro. Salute you from Kenya. Update on Eze kindly. Big up yourself, my bro. It's still the same news. We're interested in Eze. Eze's interested in us. I don't think there's been any club to club talks just yet, my bro. But we have spoken to his agents. We have spoken to the player. You know, they're all up for it. Crystal Palace have a release clause of 68 million. And Arsenal want to pay close to 60. So there's still, you know, there's still a 8 million gap. So I was just watching Saka's goal go in from the AC Milan game. So there's still an 8 million gap, my guy. But you know, I feel like we can bridge that gap. Let's just put it that way. I feel like we will get Eze. I mean, there's a chance that we won't. But I feel like we will get Eze. I mean, me personally, I still think we need more. I think we need to get Eze and then go and get like Lookman or someone like that. Or if Wissa is going for close to 30 million, that should be a no-brainer. Go and get me Eze and Wissa, and I'll start feeling a bit happier. Yeah. And let me just make this clear, Arsenal fans, right? I didn't support the business of Kepa. I didn't support the business of Madueke. I was a little bit confused of, with the business on Norgard, but I could see that a little bit more. Yeah, when you look at the cold hard facts, when you look at what happened to Voldemort, there's no way he could have stayed at the club anyway, right? So that side of things, I get it, right? But Mosquera, I don't know about that one, because I'm like, why are we not going to get Jarrell Hato from Ajax? Because we was linked with him, and I think that would have been a more exciting player. I think he's even younger than Mosquera as well. Well, I'll tell you why. Because they want 40 to 50 million for Hato, and we've just got Mosquera for like 15 million. Do you know what I mean? So it's like Arsenal was still like watching the pounds, and I wanted for one season that we didn't watch the pounds. I'm not saying do it every season, but Arsenal's made profit in the last 3 seasons. The 3 seasons we've finished second, we've made profit. Last summer, only 4 players were brought in, and 2 of them were loans. So we were doing squad building then. Mind the balloons. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully the balloons are popping when Arsenal score and beat Newcastle today. But, I'm just trying to get to the fact that we bought 6 players in. Not all of it, like barely any of them are exciting players. And do they really, push the needle? Because we needed people to push for the first team, not people to be on the bench. Zubimendi, first team. Gyökeres, first team. The rest of them, probably not. So do you understand what I'm trying to get at? And then when people get excited, oh, Arsenal's brought in 6 players. Yeah, but we've let go of 7. So as of the same number of squad as last year, we're -1. Man City has brought in 11 players in 6 months over 2 windows. I'm not saying that you got to bring in 11, but you've got to bring in as many as you can. And we still got players to go, by the way. Do you know what I mean? If we can get rid of Fabi Vieira, if we can get rid of Sammy Lokonga. But at the same time, we've got to have depth. And then people, and Arsenal, and this is another argument that annoys me. Arsenal fans say, oh, you all complained that there was no depth, and now we've got some. You're still complaining. No. We complained that there was no depth because the drop-off was massive, not because of the numbers, because there was players you could have brought on, but the drop-off is massive, and Arteta didn't trust them. But at the end of the day, this is your squad, Mikel. You built it. 5 years, half a decade. There shouldn't be gaps. There shouldn't be missing pieces. Let's be honest, guys. I'm just being honest. I don't want to be a killjoy. I'm just being honest. So really and truly, man, I'm not going to sit there and say Arteta out all season. Yes, you guys know that I want him out, but until he gets sacked, he's going to be here. So let's now watch him. Let's look at your game management. Let's see at, whether you're adaptable, whether you can make changes. Let's see if you can use the players well. Let's see if you can minute manage and rotate. These are the things that we've got to look at you for this season. Everyone keeps saying you're a tactical genius. Well, now we're going to need to see it, because Gyökeres don't really suit our style of play. You know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. Be prepared to see more of Havertz on the wing. I think so. Or yeah, no. I think you're bang on there, Dre. Because I remember I was saying, yeah, I think Odegaard, like even if we got Eze, Odegaard wouldn't get moved around for Eze. However, if he needs to kind of put Kai Havertz in the pitch anywhere, it might even be in the Odegaard role. If he kind of changes it up a little bit, goes double pivot and puts. But that's what I'm trying to say. This is why I bought the pass. This is why we're here. This is why I'm trying to do the preseason games. I'm not watching the results. It's preseason. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to see if there's anything different. I'm trying to see how the new players bed in. I'm trying to see if Mikel is going to be adaptable. When I watched the last AC Milan game, there was no difference, guys. We played the same way. The exciting parts was the youngsters. Ethan shone. Saka did okay. Let's not go too far. He scored the goal, did well, but there was other parts where he didn't. Martinelli didn't shine. Reece Nelson played well. Max Dowman shone. Salmon did all right until he missed the penalty. Nichols did well. Do you know what I'm saying? There was some good bits, but it was mainly the youngsters. So I was really hoping to see maybe, we go back to the double pivot. We try and do something like that. But I'm not seeing no change as of now. And big up, I can't even remember who said it, but there was someone that said they was watching Zubimendi and he got ran past a lot. And I was like, raw. So maybe I need to go back and watch the game a little bit more. Big up Latvian Guna. Big up Unks back from the beach. What's shaking? Nothing much, man. Hope you're good. Hope you had a good time. But it's Arsenal Newcastle, and we are in the blue kit again. And there's big old Dan Burn, man. He's massive. But you know what was funny? I was watching because someone sent me a clip from AFTV where everyone was near the ticket booth, right? And there was all people queuing up outside Arsenal's, and when they panned to the Newcastle ticket booth, it was dead. I don't even know if it was open. There was no one there. So you know their fans are not happy with their club at this moment in time, and it's madness, man, because they're literally on the precipice of doing big things. They just won the Carabao, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they've got a good team, they've got a good nucleus. They just need to tweak it and add one or two pieces, and it's almost like it's kind of they're doing at Arsenal, if you know what I mean. I'm seeing Trippier Burn. I don't know who this Don is. Havertz is obviously starting. Fucking 29, man. Jesus Christ. Don't look no bulkier. If anything, he looks sick. Remember what I was saying about zombies, bro? He looks like he's in the first stage of The Walking Dead. He's about to turn into a zombie. I gotta be all the way real. But we've given you the lineups. They are in the chat. Ben White's on again. Alanga's playing for Newcastle. He's probably pissed, innit? Claire Boldin's on. And Tonali as well, man. I like Tonali, man. Let me know your prediction, guys. What do you reckon this is going to be? Obviously, it's pre-season. You know, it's not put too much stock in it. We just want to see, you know, if our team is putting together moves, if they're playing well, if the new players are bedding in. You know, I mean, big at AFC always, my bro. Injuries don't make football history memorable. Only trophies do that. There you go. There you go. Big up Samuel. Where to watch the game? Arsenal.com. But you probably have to pay for it. There probably will be some sites that I can't really mention showing it for free. CBS, they showed the last game in America. They showed that, you know, so if you're streaming from America or anywhere like that, you might be able to watch it on CBS. You know, I don't know if it's kind of genuinely out there for free. I've got to be honest. That's why I just bought the pass, and that's why we're here doing the watch along, guys, man. But we are very close to the kickoff, and obviously I'm just doing it on my time. So if you are ahead of me, my apologies. Just trying to forward it a few seconds. Declan Rice, Lukonga, Nelson. Yeah, we know that already. Nichols. So even the bench is pretty. We got Harry Munanous. Hopefully he might get a run out today. Just looking at the news, Jacob Murphy. Yeah, share. But it's mad. Bruno Guimaraes and Saka just shaking hands. We are here, people. Saka wearing the armband today. Just like last time. Obviously, when Odegaard don't start. What do you reckon, guys? We should have been giving this to Deckers. I'll get back into the comments in a minute. Just trying to stay on point for the timer, people. Arsenal versus Newcastle. Like I said, last game was 1-0. Eddie Howe under big pressure. Arteta under big pressure as well this season. Let's be honest, man. Now we got a striker. A lot of people are getting all excited, like Arsenal to win the league now. No excuses. What? Because of one player? I mean, Madueke might begin to hold down the left wing, but I'm really praying that we haven't bought him solely for the left wing, and then he can go and back up Saka. But that's a typical Arteta move. So, but anyway, Ethan Nwaneri and Saka having words. Good to see these guys on the pitch together, man. Calling out for that kind of stuff all last season as well. Bruno G, someone I definitely wanted at the Arsenal. But like I said, guys, I will get back to the comments in just a moment. I'm just waiting for this kickoff. They've been saying how humid it is as well. It's mad warm, you know what I'm saying? And Newcastle obviously got to Singapore later. All right, so here we go, guys. Here we go. Big up, man. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get some predictions in. Newcastle United without Without Alexander the Great, what is going to go down? Is it even going to matter if they have Alexander the Great? Arsenal in possession. Calafiori starting at centre back again. He was all right last time at centre back. Not too, like, a couple of moments shaky, but he likes to go forward a lot. Going forward is good, but defensively, meh. But Trossard's playing again. Zubamendi. Woo! Saka. Little bit of skill there from Saka. That's what we like to see. Big up Hendo in the building, my bro. Sorry, excuse me. Is that Moreno? Zubamendi. Yeah, he's just gonna be dictating plays with Mendy. It's gonna be interesting to see, like, once, like, because look, Newcastle are pressing quite high as well. Look at Claire Bolden. So this is gonna be a different game because AC Milan weren't really pressing like this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Here comes Saka. Not too bad. He's trying to get it through the legs, and it's gonna be a corner kick. Are you kidding me? That went out. Is that linesman on spice? Is he on spice or what? That went out. That's going to be a corner kick. Bro, what's the guy? The guy was standing right there, the linesman, you know, just looking like maybe he's starstruck, like, oh my god, Saka, like, clearly a corner kick, bro. And the linesman standing there, not even raising up his thing. Like, maybe he was at the party I was at last night. Big up Hendo, though, man. Good afternoon, views all watching. Big up Hendo, man. Appreciate you, my bro. Let's share the live out if we can. I'm gonna try and do that as well in a minute. I was just been trying to set up and get the timer on point. But it is going to be a corner to Arsenal. This game has started a little bit more speedy straight away. Yeah, two Premier League teams. Newcastle, you know, they have had our number for the last couple of seasons. So majority of times when we play them. So I did expect this to be a bit harder. It's good. It's going to be good to watch Zubamendi playing against the better press. That was a bit of a shit corner, but header back. And then no one in the all-important area again. Where's Havertz, bro? Keep running back to midfield and that. Arsenal back in possession, but it's gone all the way back to Raya, who's near enough on the goal halfway line again. Long ball forward, header forward. It's going to be a goal kick, is it? It's going to be a goal kick. But Zubamendi looked all right. Couple of passes, not too much to report home about at the minute. But guys, there's going to be a lot more pressing in this because Newcastle's already started pressing, but they will get tired. I feel like they're gonna get tired because, like I was saying, they came out to Singapore after us. We've already played the game in this heat. I was already hearing that that these guys have already been complaining about how humid it is. It's gonna be hard to train in this weather. Decent Havertz. Oh my days, on the floor again. Can you not just keep the ball in? Can you not just keep the ball in? I thought you bulked up. This guy's on the floor all the time, guys. Sorry. Anyway, let me get to the comments now. I feel like this game's giving me a bit more to watch right from the off, to be fair. Two Premier League teams, AC Milan, they probably was feeling it as well. It's been mainly Arsenal, though. Newcastle haven't really had too much possession. They've just got the ball now. Back to the keeper. Long ball out. We should, yep, header back in. Should, no, throw on. Big up Hendo, though. Big up the Latvian views. You have scrolling, add road to 2K. Oh, yeah, time to change that. Hey, you know, hey, I'm still a bit hungover from last night, my guy. I can't lie. But I don't know, man, because the way people unfollow, bro, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to the 2K yesterday, like halfway through today, I might be back at 1999. You know what I mean? I got to like what, 2006 or 7, and now I'm back down to 2002 or 3. So, yeah, man, people just subscribe for the stream. You know what I mean? So I get it, but don't go anywhere. That's the main point. That is the main point. We are gonna have to probably change that, but I won't even do that for now. Maybe that'll be a good luck omen. Newcastle getting a bit of the ball now, but it's time for Arsenal to press. But Newcastle not doing too bad. Claire Balding, decent passing there from Newcastle. They're coming forward. Trippier. Decent ball in the middle, and it's 1-0. It's 1-0 to Newcastle, Alanga. So Newcastle's first attack, they were passing the ball round quite well. And I thought, oh, are they really going to get something out of this? Because it was a little bit lethargic in the passing, but they did it. They got round it. They got it over to Trippier, come down the right. They just cut the ball into the middle. And Alanga, it was a little bit like Saka's goal. It didn't really connect with it well, and it just bounced over Raya, who kind of dived expecting the shot. No, they played the ball well. It was a bit of a shit ball out to the right, but Trippier kept it. And then look, one little ball through. Who was that? Tonali? I don't know who that was. Just cut it back. No one picking up Alanga in the middle, and he hasn't struck the ball very well at all. But he's almost kind of like kicked it into the ground a little. No, he hasn't. Hold on, let me have a look at that one more time. It's kind of just bubbled up. Yeah, it bubbled up. So he kicked it into the ground. It bounced up off the ground and over Raya. And it's 1-0 Newcastle, people. 1-0 Newcastle. So it's been all Arsenal up until this. We were like 6 minutes in. It's been all Arsenal. Newcastle just, pressing and defending. So, the routine of the game when Arsenal play Newcastle is kind of going the same way, innit? Us having most of the ball, huff puffing, Newcastle just defending, and then when they get a transition and attack, there becomes a goal. So we're going to see now. Look, Alanga doing very well so far. That's a bit of a shit ball though, so it's going to be and this is going to be a good challenge because Newcastle, we know they got a physical team. You know what I mean? We know they're going to press. We're going to have to hope they get tired and we reserve some energy. But without Voldemort in the midfield, even top gooners can recognize that the midfield's probably going to be a bit weaker. So this is going to be another problem for Arteta to solve. Like I said, with Voldemort, there's a lot of things behind that. However, don't act like you were surprised by the news. You guys knew everything that was going on. So you should have been more prepared. There's no excuses for not being prepared. I can come on here and apologize. Oh, this ain't ready, that ain't ready. But at the end of the day, I wasn't prepared, innit? You know what I mean? And that's the same with Arsenal. That is the same with Arsenal. Good cross in, header from Havertz, off target. And this is what we're going to get. This is what we're going to get, guys. Try and get the ball down the wing, cross it in. Like, this is what we're going to get, guys. Moreno. It's a good ball for Moreno, though. Decent ball. Like, Kai Havertz, you should do better with that, bro. Even his heading is mid. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Smash the likes for me, though, guys. Especially if you're a Newcastle fan or you're a rival and you're here for the pain. Smash the likes. Arsenal 0, Newcastle 1. Alanga with first goal for the club. Non-competitive, but first goal for the club. He's going to be pissed as well, isn't it? Look at Trossard, bro. He looks like he's had my type of sleep 4 or 5 hours, bro. Yeah, shake your heads, bro, because that was, let's be honest, that was weak, innit? That was weak. Like, it was a good little move. Newcastle were progressing the ball well, but it weren't like we couldn't have done nothing. And then when the ball come through to Alanga, he was basically unmarked in the middle of our box. You're not going to get that with Newcastle, not in the first half anyway, because they've still got energy. But, Saliba and Calafiori, there was no one near Alanga, and he just had a free shot, scuffed it into the ground, bounced it over Raya. So Raya weren't going to get to it because he was already committed to his dive. 1-0 Newcastle. So let's see how we respond, man. Again, Newcastle, everyone behind the ball. Arsenal with the ball. It's down to us to break it down. What are we going to do? Pass it around the box, go to the wings. That's a good ball through. Calafiori, that's a dangerous ball. Someone shoot it. Unlucky. They was lucky with that ball because remember what I was saying for the AC Milan game, right? So that's how we kind of play. We either do the horseshoe where we're going around the area and try and cross it in, or we do there was Calafiori coming forward there. Was that Calafiori? No, it was Moreno, actually. That was decent. Put it into a dangerous area, but lo and behold, there was no one there. Where Alanga was standing for Newcastle to score their goal, there was no one from Arsenal. Hopefully, Victor will be that guy to be standing there. Saka's just lost the ball to Claire Bolden. He's just given away a free kick. No, he hasn't. Claire Bolden, the referee said you're diving, mate. Arsenal back in possession. Moreno back to Zubamendi. Decent ball over the top. No, it weren't. Just headed clear. Mendy's one back the ball. Nice. But yeah, as I was saying, so we either do the horseshoe round the area and try and cross it, or we do the little over the top ball like Stoke, or we do that kind of punch ball in where we kind of fizz it into an area where all the players are. Remember I was saying last game, pinball. I call it pinball. And that's what happened. We fizzed it in. I think it was Moreno. He managed to get control of it and put it into a dangerous area. But as always, you know, Kai Havertz meant to be a striker. That's the perfect area. When the ball's coming into the, why are you not standing in the middle of the box? The ball got there and you was nowhere to be seen. Surprise, surprise. You know what I'm saying? Surprise, surprise, man. Man saying clock 40. Big up Junior, man. It's Glock G, bro. G, Glock 14. Even though there is no Glock 14 in a real life, but it don't matter. Here comes Saka, about to lose the ball. We needed to be a little bit quicker there, Bukayo. Newcastle back in possession. Obviously, they're probably going to be a bit G'd up after their goal. And let's be honest, since their goal, I feel like they've settled into the game a little bit more. They're coming forward again. Bruno Gomares. Nice little overlap. They've still got it on the left. We've got players back now, though. Let's see what they do. Come back in the middle. Decent ball again. Why is Trippier there? Look, again, dangerous. Another shot. And Reyes had to save. Tonali. You know, and so from what I can see, like I said, it's only pre-season, but for what I can see, right, and this is a better test because it's Newcastle. For what I can see, right, that's a good ball, but Saka ain't got the pace to get there, has he? Yeah, well, he's managed to get there, but only because the Newcastle player slowed down. Like when we attack, it's like we do everything all right until the final third, but then we just forget. It's like we need to get a lot more clinical, guys, a lot more clinical. And putting Gyökeres into this team, maybe Madueke is gonna, because Martinelli and Trossard, they're not very dangerous off that left at all. Do you know what I mean? So maybe he's gonna add a little bit more. We need more because all we're trying to do is cross the ball in. You know what I mean? When Newcastle attack, the point I'm trying to make is it looks very fluid. Raya again. What kind of a touch was that? That was terrible from Raya. Oh my God. Throw on for Newcastle. When Newcastle attack, it just looks fluid. When we attack, it looks like we're pulling teeth. And that's the problem. That's the problem I'm hoping we're going to address this season. But it doesn't look like it so far. Even when we attack, it's slow. Do you know what I mean? When we attack, that was terrible from Raya. Why don't you just kick that up the pitch? Here comes Claire Bolden, looking like he's already tired. And we're not even 15 minutes into the game, gang. We're not even 15 minutes into the game. But Newcastle have settled. We started all right, but we couldn't do nothing with it. And now Newcastle have settled. They got their goal. And they've come up the pitch twice and they've looked dangerous doing it. Dangerous, guys. Whereas Arsenal, we don't look dangerous. We look like the Arsenal from last season. I got to be honest, guys. I got to be honest. And I really want to be positive about the team as much as I can this season. I don't just want to be everyday negative. Do you know what I mean? But if there ain't nothing positive to speak about, then what can I speak on? Calafiori taking risks, bro. Don't be taking risks, bro. Your name ain't CB. Yeah? You don't need to be taking no risks, bro. Just because Newcastle are pressing, so it's going to be, look, there's a long ball for Saka. Is he going to keep it in? You're trying to kill him, though. You're trying to kill him. Why are we not putting those long balls on the left-hand side? We know what he's going to do. Dangerous ball in. But again, Havertz weren't there. Bang! Who was that? Moreno? No, it was Rice. No, it was White. Fucking hell. These guys are looking the same, man. Terrible shot from White, but a little bit better. Trossard with a long ball over the top. Saka keeping it in, but I don't want you to try and keep making him run like that. He managed to do well to get the ball into a dangerous area, but of course, Havertz or whoever he was aiming for wasn't there. And then White just banged it. It came outside the area. He banged it. And it was off. TP as well. Yeah. Big up AFC always, man. You know what I mean? Big up Kwaja, my bro. Sorry, I ain't got to the chat. I've been trying to watch the game. This one's been a little bit more entertaining in terms of pace of the game. You know, high pressing as well from Newcastle. And this is what we are going to get. and we're 1-0 down. Do you know what I mean? Any surprise? I'm not too sure. Smash the like and subscribe. Yes, please, man. And please, if you don't mind sharing it, repost on X and all that. Repost on YouTube. That'll be great. I really would appreciate it. I still need all the help I can get, guys. I really do. You know what I mean? So it's you guys that are going to help me get there. Big up Quasha, big up Gavin. Crack views. Eze is the party distraction signing. Yeah, yeah. And to be honest, it would work for me anyway. But I know what's going on. You know what I mean? But even still, even if we do get Eze, oh, who was that? Declan? No. Even if we do get Eze, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I reckon he'll probably play on the left. Even if we do get Eze, I feel like the midfield is, you know, especially at the base, I feel like we're a bit weaker this season, guys. You know what I mean? Zubimendi hasn't done too bad in this game, but it's like I said, you're not going to have that time. And this is a pre-season friendly, and he already hasn't had that time. But here we go. Little ball in. We're just trying to do these little crosses. Can no one just shoot the ball, please? It's going to be a Newcastle goal kick. You know what I mean? We started better, guys, but since Newcastle got into it, they just made it look easy. Like when they come forward, it's kind of transitional, but it's fluid. When we come forward, it's labored, it's slow. You know, we've had a few little chances, but Newcastle's chances have been more dangerous. I got to be honest, and they're 1-0 up, and they've only really had two key opportunities in the game. 2 key opportunities. But big up Gavin, man. Always a pleasure to have you here, my bro. Big yourself up, man. Hope you are well today. Big up Junior, Quaja, Everest. Everest is in the building. I hope everyone is well today. Big up to all of you guys, man. Big up views and chat, like and sub. Big yourself up, my bro, man. Hope you're well today. Trossard tying up his shoes, holding his foot, whatever, man. Whatever, Trossard. He can go anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? But then imagine if he does. The next person to go, that will be the 8th person gone from Arsenal. I just want to keep making that point because everyone keeps saying, "Oh, we scored 6. We signed 6 players." Yeah, so what? We lost 7. Yeah, Alanga, man. Bit of a lucky goal. He kicked it into the ground, bounced up. I think it hit off the post. Ray was already on the floor. Yeah. And it's 1-0 to Newcastle, though. But ever since they've scored, they've definitely settled into the game a little bit more. We're trying. We're trying to high press now to get back into it. But, yeah, Newcastle are settled, man. Let's wait and see because we're not doing too badly possession-wise, but it's what we do with it. Haven't seen too much of Ethan. There he is now. Decent ball in. Trossard losing the ball. Well done, Leandro. Get rid of this guy. A gal was twerking after we lost yesterday to AC. Yeah, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, like I said, I was saying it on yesterday's live, and it's part of my. I put up a short, so go and watch that. Look, another chance for Newcastle, another save. Every time they come forward, they fashion a chance. This is their 3rd. Yeah, and it's another save from Raya. Corner kick to Newcastle. Every time we go forward, there's no ideas. And this is the problem. This is the problem that Arteta had last season. So where is the tactical genius to change this? Because every time, look, Joel Linton, little ball back, shot comes in, and Ray is saved, and White's had to clear it because Ray has not brought it in. He's not managed to hold on to it, and White's just had to kick it out. We're not defending well. Every time Newcastle come forward, they fashion a chance. It's going to be a corner for Newcastle now. So that's their 3rd chance, 3rd key chance. I don't think we've had one yet. We've had a lot of the ball, but what we're doing with it and what they're doing with it is 2 different things. Imagine if they do get Wissa and Sesko. There's me thinking, oh, no Isak, they're going to be in bits. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. They'll still be there or thereabouts. But as I was saying, Everest, please, you have to just ignore him. He's a special type of person. Forget about is yours gold, yeah? We got to ask, is yours blue? You know, like that, yeah? That's what we got to ask with those guys. You know what I mean? Absolute donuts, bro. This is the type of fans that we have. They need to be tickled. They need to be validated. Please tell me good stuff. Please whisper into my ear. There's nursing home patients, bro. That's all I will say. Lewis Skelly is down. What's going on there? You're saying for the referee's telling Skelly to get up. What's happened there though? Yeah, look, Skelly, when because we're talking about everyone was getting happy. Oh, Havertz, he's bulking up. Nah, bruv, I can actually look. I can see Skelly's bulked up. I don't see what Havertz has done, but I digress. Trippier to take the corner. In it comes. Jeez, I'm getting scared because you know they got burn and all of that. Langa tried to have another shot as well. Kick it out, Raya. Looks like it's going to be a throw on for Arsenal. There we go. I get worried, man. Forget Arsenal on corners, man, because Newcastle have got burned, you know, like that. But yeah, like I said, Everest, just ignore a gal, bro. Please, everyone, just ignore him. Like the guy's all over the place, bro. Do you know what I mean? The guy's all over the place. You can't listen to anything he says seriously, man. Big up Junior though. Yeah, dappings are going around. Time to lose to Newcastle, bro. Imagine. But it is what it is. Obviously, it's pre-season, but it's still showing me everything, you know, that I didn't want to see. And we're still seeing it. We saw it in the last game. But like I said, when you get a win, it kind of papers over the cracks. And we're seeing it in this game. Every time Newcastle come forward, they fashion a chance. So far. They've done it 3 times. They're 1-0 up. Every time we come forward, we give away the ball. You know, we miss the target. Yeah, and we're not even keeping possession at the moment. It's Newcastle as of right now. Haven't seen too much of Ethan. He's doing a lot of running around though at the minute. I don't want him to tire himself out. But Newcastle are settled, man. Knocking the ball around nice. They're just giving away the ball now, though. Here comes Skelly. Look, bringing the ball. He tried to do a line breaking pass, but he gave it away. We don't see that often from Skelly. We don't see that often from Skelly. But Newcastle are back in possession. Obviously, we're still missing Gabriel Magalhaes and stuff like that. But still, it's not like, I don't know what difference he would make to this team right now. So Newcastle are settled, man. They're just knocking the ball around at the minute. In possession. It's going to be a free kick to Newcastle. But big up all the mods. Get your links in the chat. You know how we do. Big up Everest. I'm going to go grab some afternoon snacks before the match begins. The match has begun already. I know you're talking about Liverpool. Big yourself up. Yeah, man. Dapping's going around. Arteta better not use Gyökeres left wing to accommodate Havertz. That just can't happen, bro. You're saying it because you know that it might happen. You know what I'm saying? I hope that don't happen as well, my bro. But this is Mikel bin Laden, guys. This is inverted football. What is Raya doing? And now we lost the, like, this guy. Raya's shit, bro. I swear to God, man. Why are you saying come forward? Just fucking kick the ball out. Look, Claire Bolden pressuring him. We just had to kick the ball out. It's a Newcastle throw on. Like, just kick the ball down the pitch then. Ray has been shaky, bro. I'm telling you that. And what, Kepa's gonna be our first choice? Imagine that, people. Imagine that. Big up Gavin. I think he pumped up to play mid. What, Lewis Skelly? Are you talking about Havertz? Skelly, I mean, no one was saying nothing about Skelly, but just looking at him, you can see that he's bulked up a bit, yeah? But everyone was trying to gas over Havertz, and I can't see it. Wanyeri just giving the ball away again. I'm telling you, man, for the higher press and the more physical players, and now we got someone that's just, who's that, Saka, just laying on the floor. It's like Joe Willock as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Players that have come from us this year, Saka's just down holding his head. Bro, get up, man. We don't need to be seeing this season. I don't even know what happened. He got what, shoulder to the face from Tonali. Like, they're both the same height. Like, it weren't intentional, guys. It weren't intentional. Yeah, Newcastle, man. So far, we started the better, but Newcastle have grown into the game. They're fashioned the better chances. They've scored the goal. You know, the press. They're making it physical, as they usually do. Playing like Stoke, playing on the transition, and they are 1-0 up. And Tonali's getting ice on his head. So it was kind of like head to head collision a little bit. It looked like head to shoulder, to be honest, but it weren't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. That's what I will say. Robbo, most Newcastle fans have been very depressed of their transfer window and they think they'll get thrashed by Arsenal today. Yeah? Yeah, but it's not looking like that, guys. It's not looking like that. It's looking like we're the ones that are devoid of ideas. It's looking like we're tired. It's looking like we're more tired than they are at this point in time. Yeah, Alanga, he didn't even hit the ball right. It bounced up off his other foot on the floor, hit the post. Raya was already not there. But it's a goal. Saka's goal was the same. He didn't hit it well, but it's a goal. Views, would you take Rodrigo on loan to buy? Of course, I'd take Rodrigo in any capacity, brother, even if we had to give him back the season after. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd buy him, I'd pay 85 million for him, like, because I've got talent ID, bruv. But my club, this Arsenal, I don't know. But look, man, we got a different conundrum to solve. We got different problems to solve in this game, and we're not solving it. Surprise, surprise. You know what I'm saying? Surprise, surprise, bro. Still the black settings. Yeah, we're not solving it. We are not solving it. Oh, but it's pre-season. It is pre-season. But like I said, you still want to see certain things. Madness. But make sure you're smashing the likes, guys. Make sure you're smashing the likes. Please subscribe if you are new. I was going to do the match reaction straight after. But look, Saka just running through bodies. Like, come on, man. Do something better than that, man. Just losing the ball, bruv. Or just shoot if there's no options open for you. But yeah, I think I'm jumping on with Shane at 4. So when this game ends, I'll just kind of give you a little roundup of what was going on. And then I'll probably click that up for a match reaction. Raya again, all the way out of his goal. Arsenal get the ball back. But we're struggling for ideas. Do you know what I mean? We're walking around. When Newcastle have the ball and they try and get into our final third, there's stuff, there's runners, there's movement. With us, it just looks like the same old Arsenal, man. The same old Arsenal that drew a million games last season. We're trying to do these little chip balls into the area, you know, rather than shoot. Like, it's crazy. Crazy, guys. Crazy. And again, we just look devoid of ideas. Newcastle, everyone behind the ball, low block settings. When they get the ball back, it's a free kick for Arsenal. Zubamendi got a bit of a clip there from Tonali. And this is what you're going to get, Zubamendi, bruv. Welcome. Do you know what I mean? Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Based on Celtic game, can see that to be fair. Robbo, their ESAT situation and lack of transfers have been putting a heavy pressure on them mentally. Yeah, they're not showing it at the moment. They're playing quite well. We got a free kick, but it's quite far out. So, you know, no one's going to bang it. He's standing over it, so he's probably going to cross it. Seeing a lot of people don't go anywhere. Now, I'm only joking. I know your favorite YouTubers are probably doing the same thing that I'm doing. But hopefully one day I'll be your favorite YouTuber. Do you know what I'm saying? But Ethan Wanyeri standing over the ball, set piece. But you know what Arsenal's going to do? Everyone offside. It's tired, man. It's tired. It's tired because people are prepared for this already. Look, ball over the top, and it's a goal kick. Like, it's rubbish. It's rubbish. Like, they know what's going on. They know what to expect. They know what's going on. Ethan, not the best of balls, but still, like, yeah, it's a bit too hard. Calafiori couldn't get near it. Oy. Is it? Yeah, Havertz the Walking Dead. That's what I'm trying to say. Him, like, Arteta's already there. Like, we already know that. You know, if you don't eat someone this season, then yeah, he's gonna fade out and die. We're having a water break at this point. 29 minutes in, but rubbish, man. Rubbish. Let's have it right. We started off quite well. We weren't doing nothing with the ball, but we started off quite well in terms of possession and that. And then that was it. The moment Newcastle kind of got used to the heat or whatever, or just kind of got into their tempo, They've just been doing what they normally do when they play Arsenal. Press when we get close to their box, low block, and transition. And again, they've had the best chances of the game. They're leading the game. And Arsenal look like we got no ideas, you know. Zubamendi, like, this is what it's going to be like in the Prem, not against every team, but most teams. They're gonna low block. When we get into, you know, crucial areas, they're gonna high press. You're gonna hold the clip in. And then when we play certain teams, they're gonna press even higher. Like the moment you get to the halfway line type of thing. Do you know what I mean? So, bro, and these are the questions that we need answers to, and we're kind of getting them. And for people like me that were saying, huh, you lot are bigging up Zubamendi like he's better than Voldemort. I'm saying, I said it right from the beginning. The moment I knew that Voldemort, the moment I knew what the extent of the situation was, right, and I knew that he was definitely going, our midfield is weaker. What do you mean you've went and got Norgard? You should have been more prepared because you knew the situation behind the scenes. And even on this whole contract thing, even if you wanted to offer him a new contract, which was madness, knowing what's going on, you should have been way more prepared. You should have been further along. You should have known what he was going to say. So it just smacked of desperation. You can try and dress up the Norgard thing all you want. Brentford's captain, blah blah blah. Does he have this? Does he have the same qualities as Partey? No, he don't. Does Zubamendi? No, we don't. Do you know what I'm saying? Are they physically as imposing? No, they're not. Maybe Norgard can be, but Zubamendi definitely not. So, yeah, the midfield is weaker than it was last season. Yeah, we've added one or two in attack, and we always got to take away somehow. Always. We never just have the perfect window. Some Arsenal fans are trying to talk like this is the best window we've ever had. Based on what? 7 players have gone, 6 players have come in. So we're already -1 on our squad numbers from last year. And I've just looked down and we've just equalized. Imagine that. The Spanish earthworm Jim. The emergency striker last year. Maybe he's going to be our emergency striker this year. Maybe he's going to be the backup to Gyökeres. I just looked down and I see we was coming forward. Now, one time, the little pinball thing worked. There was a little 1-2 there. And I think Newcastle, after the water break, maybe just got kind of caught cold. And there was a 1-2. Let me just have a look at how this goal went in. So we tried to flash it in quick and Alanga gave away the ball. Moreno won it back. Great tackle there. Trossard, he flashed the ball into Kai Havertz, who actually done well there. Miles Lewis. Yeah. Trossard. Hold on, let me look. So Moreno won the ball. It fell to Trossard. He's flashed the ball in pinball style to Kai Havertz, who controlled it, back-heeled it. That was a great assist. I can't even lie. Flashed the ball into Havertz, who controlled it, back-heeled it back into the path of Moreno, who struck it first time. And that was a great finish from Moreno. I can't even lie. That was a great finish from Moreno. And it's 1-1. And that came out of nowhere. Because like I said, for majority of this half, Newcastle have been the better team. Remember, I was talking just earlier about how we attack. We either try and cross it. Yeah, we either try and get to the byline and cut it back. Yeah, or we try and do crosses from more central. Yeah, those little kind of diagonal shorter crosses, or it's an own goal. Havertz has just come down the left-hand side. He just come down the left-hand side. What's going on here? He's just come down the left-hand side after kickoff. Havertz put a dangerous ball into there. Remember I told you, yeah, we cross it into dangerous areas. Normally no one's there. We tried to cross it in for Saka, and he weren't going to get there again. So, you know, if the defender had a better touch, he probably would have defended that, right? A. Murphy, the young guy, 37 for Newcastle. We've come down the left. Havertz has put a dangerous ball in, and Murphy has just kicked it into his own net. Like so if Murphy never done that and just kicked it out of play, it would have been a wasted cross. It was a dangerous cross, but it would have been a wasted cross. And Saka was there. He might have got to it, but Murphy got there before him. And all he had to do was just clear it out of the way. And he's just kicked it into his own goal. And for some reason, out of nowhere, it's 2-1 to Arsenal. And I can't believe it. because we haven't played well this half, but now we're starting to play well. Coming forward again. Who's this on the left? Trossard, yeah. So now we're coming into the game. Zubamendi, sorry. So now it's all changed around, but this came out of nowhere because Newcastle were the better team, right? And Saka just gave away the ball there. So that was a freak goal. The first one, yeah, that was a freak because it kind of came out of nowhere. So all these things that don't work, when it does work, we'll get a goal. But a lot of the time, it doesn't work. Great takedown from Saka there. Whoops, Saka doing bits. Unlucky corner kick, or is it a throw on? So Saka starting to get back into the game now. So I think we're a little bit G'd up because we just got 2 goals out of nowhere. The first goal was good because, like I said, that little pinball stuff where we just drive it into areas, most of the time it don't work. But when it does work, we can get a goal. But we need to have more strings to the bow. We need to have more strings to the bow. For the season coming up, we need to have more strings for the bow because Newcastle, like I said, they've kind of been sucker punched in the last 5 minutes. We just got 2 goals out of nowhere. They have been the better side this half. We started off well, but now as we're coming to the last 10 minutes, now we're getting back into the half. So I've got to give them credit for that. And it's come out of nowhere, guys, because it didn't look like we were going to do anything. Oh, shit. Saka just nearly scored from a corner. What happened there? That was a bit of a shit corner because it was going way too much to the goal. But has Pope? I think that's another corner. Show us the replay. So Saka's he's put the ball in, and Pope's had to punch it. No, I don't know if it was going in. It might have been close though. It's definitely in a dangerous area, and it's another corner for Arsenal. And we've definitely after the water break. I don't know what Arteta said to them, mate. Or maybe Newcastle I don't know, after the water break, maybe they're starting to get leggy now. Remember I said at the start that Newcastle, once they start to get leggy, Arsenal can take advantage because we've had longer and we've played a game in this heat already. It's going to be a free kick to Newcastle. But yeah, it's come out of nowhere, man. Maybe they put a little bit of I don't know, MDMA in that water, mate. Like, I don't know, Zubamendi taking down Claire Bolden, but bit of a cynical tackle. Lucky he never got a yellow for that. He did get a yellow for that. There you go. See? People think I don't know the game. He did get a yellow for that. Let me get into the comments though. 38 people in the building, man. Amazing. Smash the like for me, guys. If you could like it, I'd be very, very grateful. And if you could subscribe, I'd be even more grateful. Saka started to play well in the last 10 minutes though. He was doing okay. Look, White, that's good. Oh, unlucky. So we started to play a little bit better now. This is how we should have started the game like this, but we didn't. And all credit to Newcastle. But like I said, in the last 10 minutes, they look like they're getting a bit leggy. We look like we've stepped it up a little bit, and we've started to play a lot better. But playing the way that we do, I don't know if it's sustainable. Do you know what I mean? Like it works every now and again, but a lot of the time it don't. And if teams concentrate, I thought that was a free kick for Newcastle. It weren't. Here comes Claire Bolden. If teams concentrate, it could be a very long day. It will remind us like last season, won't it? Because 1-2 for Newcastle, Claire Bolden. It's going to be a goal kick. Terrible shot. But every time Newcastle come forward, they do look fluid. This is the point, guys. They look fluid. We just lost 10 people. Not a problem. Just smash the like for me. How about you subscribe on the way out? I'd really like that, guys. I really would. Yeah, we just got to 2K, but I woke up today and I had about 7 unfollowers. You know what I mean? So can we replace them today, guys? That would be lovely. Now, every time Willock's just limping a little bit. Every time Newcastle come forward, they either like fashion a chance or it looks very fluid. When we go forward, it don't always look like that. But when we do go forward and we are doing the little pinball stuff and it comes off, it looks very good. But we need to have a couple of more strings to the bow, in my opinion. But since the water break, I think we've been the better team. Yeah, we're trying to press, we're trying to put feet in and get the ball. But every time Newcastle come forward, they also look dangerous as well. I've got to admit it. Havertz patient zero. I'm telling you, bro. Like, he's got the assist today, and that's the thing that Havertz does. Yeah, all game he'll be on the floor giving away the ball, but he'll do one or two good things in the game, and that's what people stay with. And already he's done two good things in the game. He put a dangerous ball in, right? He put a dangerous ball in. Is that a corner? No, it's a goal kick. He put a dangerous ball in, right? What Saka probably weren't gonna get to if we had a proper gunman like Victor, he might have been in the right position and got and been in front of Murphy. Saka was behind Murphy. So if Murphy never kicked it into his own net and just cleared it or kicked it any other place, that probably wouldn't have been a goal. But I can't blame Havertz because it was a dangerous ball. So that's one good thing he's done in the game. And then obviously he made the assist for Moreno. It was a good touch. He trapped the ball well because it looked like it was going to get away from him. And he killed it back into the path of Moreno. He hit it first time. It was a great finish from Moreno. A great finish from Moreno. And this might be good for Moreno to step up his game because we know that he does all right as a false striker. Like, not great, but he does all right. The same as Havertz, he'll have one or two moments in the game that are good, right? But now he's starting to kind of produce a little bit from midfield. So I really hope he kicks on because I was really worried that he weren't going to have a place in this team. I'm going to be deadly honest. You know what I mean? Here comes Trossard. He's played a little bit better. He's given away the ball a few times. That was a bit of a shit ball. And Pope will catch it. But he's had a couple of good moments as well, Trossard. But that's the thing with Havertz, guys. He's had two good moments in the game. Other than that, I can't really remember what he's done. But those moments have been important. Goal contributions. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is the thing about Havertz. But you need to be the guy on the bench, though. How about that? Loads of streams on the usual streaming apps. Yeah. If you've got any apps that you normally watch football on, you'll probably be able to get this game on there as well. I've paid for it because obviously I want to have good quality, especially if I'm doing watch alongs. And then when I do watch alongs for the up and coming Premier League season for the Arsenal games, I'm going to be paying for that £120 for the year. You know what I mean? So, when I get my wages as well, here comes Saka. Oh, unlucky. When I get my wages as next month, we are going on Arsenal.com and I am buying my Gyökeres top. That was terrible, but it is going to be. Is that Arsenal's ball? Willock's played all right, ex-Arsenal player. I'm telling you, man. Eddie Howe, man. 1 year he is cold. Yes, he is. He is a very good player. He has been quiet in this half, but he's had a couple of good moments once we actually started playing a bit better. Everyone's livened up a little bit. I don't know what was said in the water break. Maybe for once we got to give Arteta some credit. What I'm not going to give him credit for, though, is how we kind of play. I want to see a little bit more like pace, oomph. I want to know that, if bad from Zubimendi, I want to know that if the way that we try and approach the game doesn't work, we can change it. Because how we're playing at the moment, nothing's really changed. It's just the moves that we've tried to do on this occasion or two occasions actually worked. But we haven't actually kind of changed how we play. A little bit more oomph, I'll give you that. But now we're just giving away the ball again. Here comes Newcastle. Here comes Elanga. Ball out to Trippier on the right. And we've won the ball back. Great there. Is that from Moreno? Well done, Moreno. He's rolling on the floor like he's hurt himself. They did come together there, but Moreno getting his foot in. Are you going to try and say it's a foul? It was 50-50. I thought Moreno done brilliantly there. He took the ball. Hey, that was brilliant for Moreno. Are you going to try and... Hey. That's a 50-50 challenge. And Moreno got there, man. He won. Let me know, guys, in the chat. Big up Moreno. Hey, listen. I pray and hope that Moreno steps up. We're going to need him to. He might be getting a lot more games in midfield. We're going to need Moreno to... Oh, it's a free kick to Newcastle. That is a joke. That is a joke. Edge of the area on the right-hand side. So Trippier will probably just put this in like it's a cross. So it's like almost like a corner, but from the edge of the box. Ridiculous, guys. That for me was Moreno free kick, if anything. But Newcastle got about 6 minutes to try and equalize. Raya, great catch. Finally, it will be a free kick. It will be a free kick and a yellow card for a Newcastle player. He just tried to touch Raya as he was going to distribute the ball. Arsenal back in possession. Like, get down the fucking pitch. Can you not do this? I'm going to pass it short because Newcastle are onto us. Just kick it long. 45 minutes on the clock. There's 3 added minutes, extra time. Obviously, I'm going to get fully into the comments at half time, guys. And I'll probably try and share it around as well. If you guys could share it, that would be amazing. Big up Hengedi, man. Views in the chat. Big yourself up, my bro. Hope you're good today, man. Arsenal 2, Newcastle 1. We've had a Mikel Moreno goal and a Havertz assist. And we've had an own goal. A great ball put in from Havertz into a dangerous area. And we're messing around. Kick it out, Raya, finally. And Murphy just kicked it into his own net. So Lascelles for Newcastle. Jamal Lascelles got a yellow card as well. And Martin Zubimendi is also on the yellow card. So bringing you up to date with the actual highlights of the half so far. And we are coming very close to half time, people. But big up everyone that's here. Like I said, please smash the like. Please subscribe if you're new. You know what I mean? And for all the people that do come here regular, my viewers, #viewers, share the live for me, people. Share the live, man. We need all the help that we can get. My brother Shane is nearly on 1.5. I've only just got to 2K after a year, more than a year. So my man is flying. Do you know what I mean? So get over there and show him love as well. Should be over there at 4 o'clock. So I'm not going to do a live straight after this. I was going to do a live as the match reaction, but we'll probably talk about the match and a few more Arsenal bits over with Shane at 4 p.m. So make sure you are here for that as well. Notification bell rung. Please put your notifications on. Love for the love. Big up Hendo Yokerez is at the game. Big up, yeah, he's there, man. He got to Singapore. Here comes Trossard. Kai Havertz taking over the ball, and that will be a corner if you don't keep it in. It'll be a throw on now. Havertz, man. I mean, he's not done too bad in the last 10 minutes. I can't even lie. Up until that little assist, he was doing nothing though, and that's the problem. That is the problem. But Yokerez, yeah, he is in Singapore. We saw that Berta, Yokerez, his agent, they arrived in Singapore. We saw Garlic coming to meet them. I'm gassed, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone was dissing the promo video. Now, bearing in mind, I know it wasn't as big as the Aubameyang, and you know what I mean. But when it got to the moment where it says "show them who you are," a man was doing that in slow motion. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I actually got goosebumps. I was gonna tweet it as well, and I thought, let me not do that. Let me not do that. You get me? But I swear to God, guys, I got goosebumps every time I see the video and I see that bit where he's doing that in slow motion. I get goosebumps. It's half time as well, guys, by the way. So I'm just going to stop the clock. You get me? Change the period, reset everything, ready for the next half. But we are going to get into the comments right now. Elanga with the opening goal for Newcastle, his first for Newcastle. Ray has been a bit shaky today, guys. I ain't going to lie. He's come and taken the ball in good positions at certain places, but he's been a bit shaky. I'm not going to lie. I haven't liked a lot of what I've seen from him. Moreno's played well. Havertz has done a couple of good bits, but that's about it. Trossard's done a couple of good bits. Ranieri's been quiet. 1 or 2 good moments in the half. Saka, 1 or 2 good moments in the half. Now, after we equalised, we were the better team up until half time. But Newcastle still had a couple of opportunities, But this is what Arsenal's going to need to recognise now. It's going to be physical. It's, Zubimendi, it's going to be hard. You're going to get high pressed. And I'm glad that we've got this. I'm glad that we've got this test. Regardless of whatever, Newcastle could come back and win 3-2. I'm glad that we've got this. Because now, Zubimendi, welcome to the English game. Yes, when we're back in England, you're probably not going to have to play with such humidity. Only for 2 weeks in the year. We know what the UK summer's like. But You are going to be getting pressed. You are going to be up against physical specimens. Do you understand? So I'm glad that we're getting this test. Big up all 37 of you in the building. It's just gone up to 43. Nothing but love. Please hit the like for me. Please share this out if you can. That's what I'm going to do now. It's saying that I'm on 28 likes. Let's see if we can get 40. Live guys, and I always spell guys Gais, live guys. Yeah, we're gonna share that on YouTube, and we're gonna go and share that on X. I mean, if you guys could do the same, that would be amazing. I still don't know how to do a fucking poll, and I know Yasser told me how to do it. He gave me directions, but it still sounds a bit confusing. You know what I mean? Go into YouTube Studio, done that. Yeah, go to the live, doing that right now. Yeah, go into it. Baffled, you know, like that. Customization, maybe it's there. Nope, can't see nothing there. So I'm still baffled, man. I'm probably gonna have to run through it at some point with someone, like physically. Once I see it like that, I'm more of a like, I gotta go through it to see it. Do you know what I mean? If we go through it, then I can see it. But big up everyone, man. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. Let me get into the chat. Yokerez is at the game. Yeah. He's there now. He's there with the boys, man. He ain't gonna play. He might feature against Spurs. I hope he does, and we will be here for that as well. We will be here 31st of this month. Arsenal against Spurs in Hong Kong. We will be here as well. Views, mute the sound of the coverage from arsenal.com as we can hear it. You don't want a copyright strike. Okay, big up, man. Listen, I had the volume last time, right? I had the volume last time, and nothing happened, but no one told me they can hear it though. So if you guys can hear it, then thank you for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. A bigger time. I appreciate that, my bro. I just had to come off of that for a minute so I could share it on X and all of that. But yeah, possession 58 to 42. We've had 6 shots each. Passes 204 to 151. Pass accuracy 83% to Newcastle's 81. Corners 3 to Newcastle's 1. And I've just missed the key chances. But Newcastle have had, like I said, they fashioned like 3, for me, key chances in the first half. And they scored a goal, and Raya had to make 2 saves. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, and then up until we scored, I don't think we fashioned a key chance. Not that I can remember. We might have, but I couldn't remember. It didn't feel like it was a key chance. And on the Arsenal.com, they're just showing Victor Yokerez's interview. I was going to show this on my stream, so I'll just play it.
In the club, and just to start playing football for this amazing club. You've attracted plenty of interest this summer from right across Europe. We're delighted that you're here with us. What made you choose Arsenal? I just felt that, it was the right club for me. What I could hear from Mikel and Andrea when I've been speaking with them, and just what I've seen the past years, how they've been playing football, and as well when I was playing against Arsenal last season, I could really feel it was a very strong team and very difficult to play against. So yeah, that made me choose Arsenal. Of course, all the history the club has, and the massive fan base. You mentioned your conversations with Andrea and Mikel. What did they chat to you about that sold the club to you? It was more about things around me and what they were thinking. But I know the club. I've watched it before, so I didn't have to sell it in for me. I was already excited about it before, but to come here.
My God, man! I'll tell you what. Let's just I'll just leave that for the minute. I'll let that play, but I'll turn the volume down. I watched it last night. Obviously, I was gonna do a welcome to Arsenal video, but I was kind of mash up. I can't lie. Like I said, it was a 18. You know, the little cousin was 18. and it was going off. So you know what I mean. But yeah, very happy to have him here. And like I said, man, I was, you know, like I said, I did get goosebumps off of the video. It weren't the best promo video I've seen, but just the fact that it's him. You know what I mean? I know that I know there wasn't a lot of effort into it because they're trying to get him over to Singapore quickly. Like we should have had all of this done. This is why I was saying, why are we haggling? Can we just get it done? So he probably could have had a great promo video, but who cares about that really? I just want to know that he's here. Big up Mali, my bro. Make sure you guys are subbing to him as well. Make sure you're subbing over here. Make sure you're liking the video, all that good stuff. Hengedi, I absolutely agree with this. And I was saying this from last season. You can go and ask Shane. Gabby is my captain, but because of the language barrier, it's like Arteta don't really want to give it to him. But I've been seeing Declan Rice acting like a captain since last season. Since last season in the PSG game, and ever since then, I've been seeing him doing talking and getting upset with the players and giving commands, and I love that. Much better than Odegaard, so that's why I say he's my captain, because I feel like Arteta will give him the armband more than he'll give Gabby. But Gabby plays like a captain. Shane, I've been saying it since last season. Gabby, my captain. You know what I'm saying? So I totally agree with that, Hengedi. Big up the chat. Big up you, Mali, man. Hope you're good. Half time at the moment. Arsenal 2, Newcastle 1. You know, and Newcastle had most of the first half in terms of the key factors. We had a bit more possession, but anyway, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting to see in the second half. There's going to be changes probably from both teams. I'm going to be interested to see if Dalman comes back on. So there's plenty of stuff to stick around for, people. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. 34 Celsius and 90% humidity in Singapore. Like I said, I stepped out the airport in Singapore and the heat is just on you. Do you know, like that? Like, and Mexico was like that as well. Humidity off the chart. Do you know what I mean? You can't, like, you have a shower, you change into shorts and t-shirt, you start walking to the restaurant for dinner, and before you even get there, you got patches. Like, it's absolutely madness, guys. What do you guys reckon? If I show the let me go on to X, yeah. If I show the promo video, do you reckon I'm gonna get a copyright? Big up vigilantes, like, you got to stop doing these kind of things because they'll ban your channel. I'm just like, really? If I can cut the copyright out, maybe they won't. I'm gonna get to the chat. I do hope vigilantes in it, man. Like, where have you been, bro? I know you've been over at Shane. So why are you ducking my chat, bro? What are you telling me? I'm only messing. So I'm just showing some of the stuff about her can. Just gonna see if I can find the Oh yeah, and this made me laugh as well, guys. Yeah, let me share my screen with you. So I'll stop that for just a moment, and I'll share X with you quickly. Yeah, we've been seeing the donkey guy and Saliba. What are they on, guys? What is all this about? Can you see what they're doing? It's obviously some sort of jokes in that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going. I played the other video of these man like touching ears, and you know what I'm saying. But with these man, they're not doing no kissing of the ear and all this kind of stuff. They're like, you get. But I'm not gonna lie. When I was watching it, I kind of laughed watching it. Obviously, look, are you not entertained? We know everyone's going to be gassing over the Gyökeres thing. This is all stuff that I reposted as well. It's on Sky for all the non-believers. And big up Monts. I got to give him his credit because he said, yeah, let me just stretch my legs out. He said, right, Sabozo right back when Trent went, and everyone's like, bro, are you on crack? But there he is. Yeah, eyes for football. You got to give flowers when flowers are due. I reposted this as well, guys, right? Summer transfer spending in 2025. Look at Liverpool. Look at Chelsea. Yeah, look at Man United. How can they have spent more than us and they only bought 2 players? Like, looking at this, would you guess who finished second 3 years in a row? See if I can make it a bit bigger there. You know what I'm saying? Looking at that, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. I can't zoom it in any more than that. That's Liverpool at the top, 295. Chelsea, 218. Who finished second 3 years in a row? Who's really desperate to try and get over the line? Do you see what I'm saying? Liverpool won the league last season, by the way. We bought 6 players and only 2 of them are all right. One of them's really good. One of them we have to wait and see. 6. This is embarrassing, guys. And they keep wanting to tell you goosebumps. I'm not gonna lie, I had goosebumps when I watched the Gyökeres video, only when he done this bit. But like, that's not it, bro. That's not enough. This is what Liverpool spent, bro. 295. That's the kind of window we should have been having. I'm not saying every window. I'm saying this window. We just gone 3 times in a row second, and you're not gonna try and crash out to get us across the line. That's how I feel, guys. Fulham in advanced talks with Arsenal to sign Reece Nelson. Discussions for 25-year-old on loan plus buy/obligation and significant fee or permanent. Now, I don't like all of this. Now, yes, it would be all right to get the wages away, but I'm tired of this. How about if you want him, bro, you buy him? This is what I'm expecting Bert to sort out now. I understand we might want to sort out wages and just get them off the books for the year to help us get a couple more players in. And if that's the case, cool. But come on, man. We need, it's the same for Jesus now. When I was hearing about him leaving yesterday, how about we get rid of them? I don't care if it's for low money, but how about it's permanent? That for me would be cooking. But I ain't gonna get into loads of news because I might have to just do another stream later where I do that. Here's that bit. It's just that bit. It's just that bit that gets me. Maybe I'll do a little news reviews later on. Obviously, we're waiting for the second half to continue. Yeah, coverage starting soon. Waiting for the second half. 2-1 Arsenal. There'll probably be loads of changes. Let me get into some of these comments though. Cheap viewers are okay. So people trying to advertise viewers, but people buy viewers. That's mad, isn't it? But big up everyone that's over on Twitch. Big up everyone that's over there. Make sure you're following me there as well. Like the stream, all that good stuff. Hendon Guna, any more news on Gabriel injury? Is it the hamstring again? They're not telling us, bro. They're not telling us. So it's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good. And as Shane has said plenty of times, you know, these players that, you know, they are going to get little niggles next season. If you keep running Saka into the ground and Rice and Martinelli, even Gabriel, and the thing is, he probably ain't kicked a ball in months either. You know what I mean? So the same for Timber. These guys will probably get little niggly injuries along the way next season. That's why it's important that when we're saying now we need about 10 players, people are like, 10 players? Yeah. 10 players. And we needed like minimum 4 to 5 of those players to really be pushing the first team, not bench players. But no more news, Hendo, at the moment, my guy. But they're not saying anything. So that in itself is kind of worrying. I've got to be honest. If Gabriel have hamstring, bro, I'm telling you, grade 3 as well, you know. I don't know if Gabriel's was no, he had to have surgery in it. Grade 3, bro. Had to have surgery, bro. Like, this is, you know what I mean? If you think that it's just gonna go away after a couple of months and no more problems, would be very, very lucky if that's the case. Nice one. Watch along. Big up Chills, man. Yeah, man, we're watching along and we are getting ready for the second half. Looks like the players are back on the, or are they just showing some highlights? I don't know. I will get back to the comments, but I'm just watching. No. Looks like we're second half. We're going again. I just had to press it. I think Harvey Barnes has come on. Yeah, it's the second half. So I'm gonna have to wait and find out who's on, who's made the changes. But I don't look like Odegaard's on the pitch, fuck's sake. So it means Wanyeri might come off. Oh no, he ain't. Or is he? I think he is. I think Wanyeri's come off, guys, again. But Calafiori's still on, giving away the ball. That's what we do know. Odegaard, Havertz is offside. Odegaard's on. But Havertz is still playing. I don't know what the changes are. I think it might only be Wanyeri at the minute. Looks like Trossard's still on. So it literally just might be Odegaard. If you guys can notice any more changes, let me know. Here comes Saka. Again, putting the ball in, but there's no one there to be dominant for it. Here comes Claire Bolden. Oh no, it ain't. It's Harvey Barnes, actually. Another decent player, man. Why don't we try and get him for the left? He can do left and right. He's just put it into a dangerous area. Calafiori's having to defend. Newcastle back with the ball now. Joe Linton. Livramento for Newcastle. I don't know if he was playing first half, so he might be a change for Newcastle. Let me know in the chat, guys. I will try and get to the comments in a minute. Look dangerous. Odegaard. Oh shit, was that a nutmeg from Odegaard? Oh Lord, he's progressing the ball. Now what you're going to do with it? It's probably going to turn back. What did I tell you? Turn back. Let's run the ball forward just to come backwards. Jesus Christ, you done the first bit good. And then I told you, but I'm not Mystic Meg either. Like, you know what I mean? I just used to seeing the same shit. So is that Calafiori lying down? What, is he fucking injured again? Lewis Miley, I think's come on. So I think Newcastle's made 3 changes. And I can only see 1 for Arsenal at the moment. But here comes Bambi on ice, laying on the floor again. Probably his leg is probably going to have to come off. This guy, bro, why do we keep buying matchstick guys? That's what I do want to know. He's walking all right. He's walking all right. Like, come on, Calafiori, man. You better not be getting subbed off here, bro. Just seeing Zubimendi, he got tackled again. Look, Odegaard was doing that nutmeg and that light, and then look, and then he just had to turn back. He's like he was going too far up the pitch. I don't know if Calafiori is going to be sub now. Yeah, he is. So Kivior's on. I'm sick of this guy's fitness, bro. He's not even that good on the pitch either. Let's have it right. You look a little bit better in centre back. I'll give you that. But bro, your fitness is a joke, bro. Maybe we might even get to see Mosquera at some point in preseason as well, because he's over with the team, guys. He is over with the team. 1-0 down. Big up Latvian Guna. How my own Arteta, you know. Yeah, well, at the moment, it's 2-1 to Arsenal, but anything can happen. Same old Arsenal AFC. Yeah, bro. I ain't seen nothing change. I ain't seen nothing change in the way that we're attacking either. If it works, great. But it don't work often enough, in my humble opinion. So that's a mad ball out to the left. Who was that trying to make run? Trossard. Are you trying to bruck up his hamstring, bro? But so far, Kivior's just come on because Calafiori got himself injured. But there was only 1 change at half time, and it's always the captain. I'm so sick of Arteta, innit? Sorry, guys, man. Now Odegaard, why didn't you just try and shoot? There you go. You should have just shot first time. Odegaard, hey, it's gonna be. He needs to have a big season this year. Otherwise, you need to leave my club, bro. Or you need to be the guy coming on and give Wanyeri more time. Good interception there. Arsenal throw on, but it's been a little bit more even in this half. Newcastle have had 3 changes though, so you know, we'll have to wait and see how they get into the half. Big up AFC though. This is friendly. Let's not forget. But yeah, come on, bro. We're not, like I said, I'm not watching this for the result. I'm watching this to see, you know, cohesion, to see the new players, to see if there's any new formation, or you know what I mean. If we're gonna attack with any vava-boom, and nah, I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing long ball out to the wings, crossing. We're still trying to do the pinball stuff. Do you know what I mean? Still not shooting when we're outside the area a lot. So for me, it's kind of looking like the same a little bit, guys. I can't even lie to you. And just like it was in Milan, I expected a change because Arteta changes every season. But so far, no good. The results going our way. And we're kind of holding the ball a lot more as well. But it's just like what we do with it. Newcastle are happy to not let us have the ball. When they come forward, they look natural. They you know, they come forward, they put together their attack. It either works or it don't. With us, it just looks labored. I've got to be honest. I'm trying not to be negative. I mean, we're doing quite well at the minute, holding possession, but doing what with it? That is the point. But Kivior's on, and Kivior looked alright in the last game as well. Let me not even front. Kivior's on for Calafiori because obviously Calafiori is a matchstick. Odegaard losing the ball again. Kivior doing well. Trossard probably going to lose the ball. No, he ain't. He's won a throw on. Well done, Trossard. Hines about to throw hands after that goal. He should really, to be honest with you. Like, I hope that he's one of those guys that gets them back into the art of defending and appreciating the art of defending. You know, like when Gabriel makes a tackle and he's beating his chest. That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's my captain, and it ain't only views today. I've got a vest on. Yeah, just saying. Big up Vincenzo, man. My bro, hope you're well today, man. Big up Vincenzo. Good to see you around here, my bro. Big yourself up. So what's going on there? Why is it a throw-in for Newcastle? I'm not sure. But Miles Lewis Skelly, I thought he might have got taken off as well, but he hasn't. He's still on the pitch. We've got the same team, barring Kivior, and that's a good ball from Odegaard. Dead. Who was that? Who put that ball in? Was that Moreno? Havertz. Dead, bro. Dead, bro. Odegaard needs to step up this season. I'm saying that. He weren't offside. It was a good ball in. Like, that was dead, Havertz. But there you go. There you go. Big up Vincenzo. Big up Hengedi. But do we have possession, though? Yeah, most of it. Most of it we do. Newcastle, like I said, they have got themselves in the game, especially after they went 1-0 up. They were very comfortable. And, you know, we had to bide our time a little bit. But after the water break in the first half, Arsenal were the better team. We scored 2 goals. You know, we kind of put it on them a little bit. But now, obviously, since half time, it's been a bit 50-50 to, I'd say, a little bit 60-40. I think we've had a little bit more of the ball, but again, not doing much with it. And Newcastle, we've won the ball back. Here comes Odegaard. Handball. It's going to be a free kick for Arsenal, but we're lucky there. We tried a little 1-2. Shaw gave away the free kick. We tried a little 1-2 and it didn't work. And that happens a lot of the time, man. Hey, big up Nick, man. Big up Nick. Hope you're well. Saying 2K gang. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. We got there eventually. We got there eventually. Can't be upset with that. But we gotta keep pushing, man. We gotta keep pushing. Big up all the viewers. Big up everyone that has subscribed. I really appreciate you guys. You know, we actually got 1 or 2 more subscribers today, so we're not quite on the. We're not quite 2010, 2007, but I woke up today and it was 2002, I think it was. So, yeah, man, big up everyone, man. Really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. But it's time to push, man. We're still going to be here. We're still going to be consistent. It's time to push. Suge, big yourself up, my bro. Big up views. Big up you. Hope you are well today. Thank you for passing through. I think you're down under, so that's a corner kick for Arsenal. Newcastle trying to play can't even talk. Cute and clever around their box, but Botman has seen the ball go out of play, so it's going to be a corner kick for Arsenal. But big up Suge, man. Don't know what the time is where you are, but big yourself up. Did I just see a goal? This must be time ago. Look, 12:40. Yeah, you did see a goal, mate. Arsenal scored. It's 2-1 to Arsenal, but we were 1-0 down, and Newcastle were good for their lead. Let me just say that. Big up, man. Big up Shane in the building. Big yourself up. Alanga not taking an extended holiday like Madueke. There you go. And he's here to score as well. You know what I mean? He's the one that's got their goal for them. It's going to be a corner for Arsenal now. We'll see it come in. Havertz got there, but again, header not on target. It was quite far back, like all the way at the back post. But he's trying to get into the game more, though, Havertz. I'll give him that, but still, he's only done 2 good things in the game for me. But there you go, Shane. Yeah, look, Alanga not taking an extended holiday. And like I said, he's on the score sheet for Newcastle already. Newcastle trying to play it cute and clever, but Arsenal's putting on the press. Trossard's won the ball back. Little ball to the back post. Saka. Oh, little bit of an overhead kick. Not a proper one. He just kind of fell back with his weight, but it was on target and the keepers had to save. Arsenal star boy. So we're 56 minutes into the game. Do you know what I've realized, guys? I ain't got the flipping thing on. What an idiot. Because I shared the video with you. I ain't got the... But it is ticking. We are still there. We did get it on time, guys. We did get it on time. Yeah, we are still there. But Newcastle in possession now. But Arsenal, we're putting the foot in a lot more. We're pressuring. We're not allowing them to have a lot of time on the ball. So this is more what I want to see. But it's the attack. It's the attack that I needed to see variation. Are we going to see anything different? At the minute, not really. But we haven't done too badly, you know, playing the way that we play. But I want to see if there's anything new, guys. I really do. One attack, one goal already. That was Newcastle. Yep. I'm at my father's for lunch, so not watching. Big up Wahaha, man. Big yourself up, my bro. Hope the family's well. Hope you have a great lunch. It's Sunday. You know what I mean? Hope everyone has a great Sunday. Hope everyone has a great Sunday. Big up Drea Langa goal. That was sloppy defense, opening up for Tonali to play the ball straight through. Exactly. Excuse me. It was sloppy. Sloppy from Arsenal. And every time Newcastle come foot, it's 2-2. Long shot from outside the area. Look, Jacob Murphy. Like, why is it so easy for them, guys? It's 2-2. Because they're shooting from outside the area, guys. It's 2-2. What a game this is working out to be. Look, Howe don't even look happy. But he's found the bottom corner, Raya. Should have done better there, really. But they shot from outside the area. And it's 2-2. Why don't Arsenal do that? Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, guys. I mean, they had possession. We had players back, but no one was getting close to Murphy. Look, Havertz just standing around. No one ran to him. He's outside the box. Got a bit closer to the D. Moreno not closing him down. Zubimendi not closing him down. Havertz not closing him down. And he just had an open shot. And you know what? He took a pop and it went in. It went through a group of bodies. You know, but Raya probably should have done better there. I've not really rated Raya this game. I think he's been rubbish, to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. You know, Arsenal done well to get back into the game, to take the lead again. You know, and in this half, we ain't done badly in the second half. Newcastle ain't done badly. But it didn't look like there was in kind of any motion to score. It didn't look like that. It didn't look like, you know what I mean? They just had the ball. Everyone was standing around. And Murphy just took a pop. No one closed him down. And Murphy took a pop. Yeah, if you don't play, you get me. If you don't shoot, you don't score in it. He took a pop and he scored. It's 2-2. I wouldn't even mind if you just take this guy off now, bruv. Because Havertz, yeah, he's coming off now. For Martinelli, and Dowman's coming on, guys. And so is Kepa. Good. Get Raya off, bro. Get Raya off. Raya's been rubbish today, in my opinion. So Dowman, Martinelli, and Kepa's coming on for Raya, Havertz, and Saka. So Dowman's coming on for Saka again. But I don't mind that because these guys were looking tired. Let's be honest. They were looking tired. And what you're going to do, you're going to play Martinelli through the middle. That might be interesting. No, looks like he's going on the left. And Trossard's going through the middle. That's dumb. It's going to be a free kick for Newcastle. So, and the thing is, there's been quite a few free kicks this second half. So Newcastle have been putting their boot in. Joe Linton's just taken down Dowman. And Arsenal have been putting their boot in as well. Ben White, Zubimendi, Moreno. There's been challenges. And it's going to get like this. Spicy. I want it to be like that as well. Do you know what I mean? I do, because that's what it's going to be like in the Premier League. So is Joe Linton going in the book? You're trying to do all of this. I didn't mean it, but are you going in the book? Is the referee having it? Or is he letting you off?
The next couple of years, physically, his development, you know, when he gets them, let's say the man muscles.
Oh yeah, because he came across Moreno with his someone did with his hand, and then Joe Linton has just tried to sweep out Dowman. So he should get a booking for this, but he might not. But anyway, like I said, Kepa's on, Dowman's on for Saka, and Martinelli's come on for Havertz. but I'm not seeing Martinelli through the middle.
Really interesting to see.
So it will be interesting. We were winning the game, but now, you know, again, from a winning position, we've conceded. It is 2-2 people, 2-2. 2-2. Jacob Murphy and Alanga for Newcastle, own goal, and Moreno for the Arsenal. Enjoy watching watchmaking views chat. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big yourself up, my bro. Have a good day. Big up views. Up the tune. Away the lads. Well, they've got themselves back into this game. They were winning. It was 2-1. And now it's 2-2. There goes Odegaard with his same little cross ball. It's just like we just devoid of ideas when we get to the area. Excuse me. I'd like us to not slow it down, and I'd like us to take advantage of all of their players running back. But here comes Dalman. Odegaard is going to chip it in again. Of course he does, looking for the back post. Same old Arsenal. Like, we need to try and attack differently, guys. That's what I was really hoping for today. Big up Why Not though, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Big up Quadra views. It's a friendly anyway. I'm not interested with these games. I want to see new signings in pre-season. No, that's what we're here for. That's what I just said. It's not about the result. It's just about how you handle scenarios. It's about fitness. It's about seeing the new players. It's about seeing if we've changed formation, if we're going to attack in any different way. You know, we haven't looked totally shit, but we just look the same. So, you know, the same way that we were getting frustrated last season when we wanted to see a little bit more, pace, a little bit more directness. Do you know what I mean? We're still going to have those frustrations, but some little things are looking all right. Looks like it's going to be a corner for Arsenal. Like I said, Dalman's on now, so hopefully he can start stretching the legs. But Newcastle have made a couple of changes as well. Another corner for Arsenal, guys. Let's see if we can do anything with it. Probably not. Bit of a dead ball. Trossard outside the area. Trying to cross it in again. Why are you not trying to shoot, bro? All the way back to the halfway line. Back to Kepa. Arsenal with corners, man. You know, we're meant to be good at this, and Kepa just kicked it long, and it's Newcastle's ball again. Big up Dre Moreno with a good cross to Havertz. Homie can't even hit the target with any pressure on him. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, Havertz has done 2 good things in the game, but that's it. And that's the problem that we have with Kai Havertz, guys. We need a bit more than that. We need a lot more than that. But big up Dre. Definitely hear that. Big up Why Not? There you go, man. Links galore. Links galore. I'm seeing Latvian in there. I'm seeing Shane. I'm seeing Mr. Robbo. Definitely appreciate that. Why not? Big yourself up, my bro. Yeah, California once again just seems just want to be the guy that makes the assist. He's more in a forward position than I've seen him in his C-back position. Yeah, bro. And once again, he goes forward a lot, but his defending has got a lot to be desired. And again, he had to get taken off because there was a little bit of a niggle. The guy's just injury prone, bro. Injury prone. So that's no free kick. That should have been a free kick. But Newcastle trying to do a 1-2 in the area. Arsenal just kicking it out. But Newcastle back in possession. 65 minutes on the clock, guys. Big up Wahaha every time. Big up Compass, man. Newcastle got Arteta number, it seems. It does seem that way, doesn't it? It does seem that way. Every time we play them, it's never an easy game. It's physical, do you know? And but we have to. Oh shit! Oh yeah, we have to find the answers, guys. Can't just complain. Find the answers. I thought Arteta was this tactical genius. You know what I mean? So find the answers, man. Because at the moment, we're attacking in the same way we did last season. Yes, it might get us a goal or 2, but is it enough to really put a team out of sight? Because when we get goals, it's like we're not trying to put the last nail in the coffin. We're just moseying about. Here comes Newcastle. Every time they come forward, it looks competent. Sometimes they lose the ball, but most of the time, they do what they need to do. Free kick for Arsenal. Jacob Murphy taking out Max Dalman. Max Dalman always looks good, but let's see if he can influence the game. 15 years old, man. I'm loving the fact that he's like not small either. Like he might be a bit skinny, but he'll grow into his body, innit?
Doing that in Premier League games. Certainly.
If there was more on that Tonali shot, I just looked like it was going in. Newcastle have had good opportunities, man. Like I say, when they go forward, they look fluid. When we go forward, it looks like we don't really know what we're going to do, and we're just going to revert to tight and just cross the ball in. That's all we do. Big up Latvian again. Newcastle scored first game over, just like during the season. Yeah. But it never happened like that in this way, because they did score first, and then we went 2-1 up, and now it's 2-2. So they got back into the game. We will see who scores the next one. Genius tactics, yeah. Crossing inshallah against Newcastle, bro. It's crossing inshallah against everyone, bro. Let's have it right. And it was nearly 3-2. Who was that? Joe Linton. What a good cross from Murphy. No, Osler. What a good cross from Joe Murphy. Just simple stuff. The simple stuff in the game. And Osler doing what he's supposed to do, getting in front of the defender and getting the head to the ball. Look, one little ball over the top, Murphy's in. Great cross, great area. Saliba. You're meant to be getting in front of him, bruv. If that was on target, it would have been 3-2 Newcastle. Yeah? Madness. David Raya, this guy. Bro, just clear the board. I'm telling you, bruv, Raya gets on my nerves. Imagine Kepa might be our first choice goalkeeper, because Raya's fell off a cliff. Not with distribution like that, though. Kepa, that was disgusting, bruv. From a goal kick to a throw-on for Newcastle. What the fuck, man? We're making another change. Moreno's coming off for Declan Rice. Yeah, I think we need a bit more physicality, and Newcastle are going to make a change as well, guys. But the game has been scrappy in the second half. I can't lie. But Newcastle are winning the second half so far. They equalised. It's 1-0 to them. So Rice getting passed straight away the moment he's on. Another cross. Dangerous. How can we not get to that? Oh, I'm not so convinced of our defense, you know. I'm telling you that. And there's another person down now. Who's this? Kivior? Nope, Saliba. Just get up, man. Fucking hell, man. When we play physical teams, bro, we're meant to, yeah. Oh, we're not soft anymore. When we play physical teams, bro, like, yeah, we give the battle back, but there's a lot of the time our guys are on the floor having to come off, not getting to the ball first. So, yeah, but he did get a little arm across the face from Osler.
He'd come down on his ankle, bent or something like that.
And then he came down on his ankle, but still, this is the physical game, people. Big up Binks in the building. Hope you're well today. Big up views and chat. Big yourself up, man. Big up Hengedi. I can't watch this game, but when Newcastle attacked in the league, it looked like they was trying to score a goal. Yeah, when we attack, it looks like we're trying to set a new record in passes in a row. And you've just hit it on the head. You just hit it bang on the head there, bro. Another change. Botman's coming off. And Ashby's coming on for Newcastle. So the changes are being rung. So in terms of the fluidity of the game, it's probably going to mess up a little bit. But that's a great point, Hengedi. That's an amazing point. That's exactly it. They're trying to score a goal. We're trying to set a pass record. And I thought we are going to see different this year. So what is Gyökeres going to bring to this team? At this point, you know, I do see us trying to put the ball to Trossard and Saka. So we might actually get Gyökeres on the wing. Imagine that. We might get it, guys. Why not? Big up, man. Newcastle doing what they do. Being physical, pressing, making it difficult for Arsenal, and making us work for it. And they know every time we go forward, it's 70-30 whether we're going to score, because we're always far arsing about. Who was that? Dauman. Except for Dauman. Look at what Dauman's just done there. Look at what he's just done. Odegaard never done that. Havertz never done. He's just ran. He's been confident. He's been direct. He's got to the edge of the box and he's let one go. Look, out of his foot, on target, great save from the keeper. There you go, Dauman. again, our shining lights, Arsenal fans, are the youngsters.
Well disappointed it didn't come.
Decker's with the corner now. Big up Zubomendi. I mean, he's done all right, but he's definitely been introduced to the English game today. That's for sure. We got a corner kick though. It's a great shot from Dalman. In comes the ball. No one there. Odegaard tried to shoot, but he couldn't get it through the players, obviously. And now it's going all the way back to Kepa. So we got possession, but nothing made of the corner again. Kepa, another long ball looking for Dalman. His distribution's a bit shit, but someone's managed to pick up the ball here. And here comes Dalman. Odegaard, he fucking hell, someone's told him to get your shooting boots on. He's just shot from outside the area. It was on target. And guess what? The keepers had to make a save. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not, once you start seeing how the game's going, pick it up a little bit. Free kick for Newcastle. Big up, why not? He said, I'm gaming at the moment. FDs, man. Big up, man. But I appreciate the fact that you still coming in here. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate that, my guy. Big yourself up. Binks, Eddie Howe got yeah. He knows it. It's speed dial, bro. It's off by heart. He's got his number. 100%. 100%. Don't get me wrong. We've had stages where we look all right in the game. So Pope's coming off for John Ruddy, Newcastle keeper, Mr. Ruddy. Never seen him before, but he looks as bald as me. So Newcastle just ringing out the changes. It is pre-season, and I think we've got our work today. You know, like when you go in and you're like an MMA fighter or you're a boxer, you want to go for sparring, you want to go and get the work in it, get the rounds in. You know what I mean? Get the work. So we got the work today. We got the work. It's 2-2. Newcastle have been on it. We've been on it in stages. Newcastle have been physical. I wanted that. I wanted that for Zubomendi. I want you to get a real feel as to what the Premier League is going to be like. And I feel like even Dalman, do you know what I mean? Like, you're getting some of that experience as well. And Dalman's looked good since he come up. Oh my, how is people just free outside the area to take shots? He just hit against one of our players, but we need to do better at closing down. Maybe we're a little bit tired now, guys. We need to do a lot better at closing down. I've not been impressed with our defense. I'm going to be terribly honest. And our attack. Let's be fair. You know? But Newcastle have had a nice little period now, the last few minutes, where they're knocking the ball around. And as Hengedi said, they're trying to score, not trying to do a YouTube 36 pass clip. Arsenal near enough everyone behind the ball at this point. I think everyone's getting tired, guys. You know, the pace of the game slowed down as well. Let me get back into these comments though. Big up, man. Big up Binks though. Always appreciate you here. Tonali keeping Zubi in his pocket, been pressuring him the whole time. And that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. He ain't going to get the time and space that he gets in La Liga. The only thing that is going to help us a bit is most of the teams that we play, not all, but most, are in low block. But we are going to come up against the Bournemouths, the Newcastles, the Nottingham Forest, where they're happy to let you have the ball. But the moment you get into their area, we're pressing, we're tackling, and then we're transitioning. And when they do that, bosh, you get me? Bang, 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 clinical. With us, it's like, oh, it's like we're painting a picture. We've got to get the models to stand in the right positions first. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we're having another water break. 75 minutes on the clock. Like I said, man, looks like Zinchenko might be coming on. Harryman and Noose as well. Nichols and Salmon as well. So Ben White and Saliba coming off. Nichols coming on. Salmon coming on. So we're ringing the changes, guys. But I'm happy because the youth have been making me feel excited in this pre-season. They've been the one to light up the games. You know what I mean? So, you know, it looks like Nichols is coming on again. Salmon's coming on again. Harryman and Noose, I don't think he featured in the last game. Yeah, and I think Eddie Howe's having a word with his boys as well. But yeah, Eddie Howe definitely got Arteta's number, man. Zinchenko's coming on as well, it looks like. Lewis Skelly's coming off. Yeah, he looks a bit tired as well, to be fair. But it's all about fitness, guys. It's all about seeing these guys together. It's all about seeing if there's going to be any new ideas. I haven't seen that though, guys. I'm going to be terribly honest with you. New ideas I haven't seen. New ways of attacking, I've not really seen it. New formation, I've not really seen. The new players we have seen, Madueke aside, and Gyökeres and Mosquera. But the shining light of this preseason so far, guys, has been the youth. Even man like Reece Nelson had a great game in the last against AC Milan. So that's a little bit worrying. But let me not talk too much. It's only preseason. Like I said, the result don't matter, but how you play does. Oh, Martinelli with the back heel nutmeg. That's nuts. Go on, Deckers. Look, he's just running it out of play. Running it out of play. We know what he's like, workhorse, but yeah. LG, big up. Man saying LG. Who's LG? I know Lee Gunner ain't in the building. But big up, man. Yeah, same old shit tactics, bro. Same old, man. What have we seen different? Yeah, we see a little bit more effort from the youth because they're hungry to play, and they're hungry to impress. But in terms of how we play as a team, no new tactics, no new formation. Very much looking the same way we played last season. Like, are we trying to bore other teams to death? I don't get it. I don't get it. Obviously, once this live finishes as well, we'll wrap it up. I need to eat. I'm starving. Dowman again, getting a save out of the keeper. He's our most exciting player, bro. How about that? He's our most exciting player. It's mad. The guy's 15. Dowman again. Stinging the gloves of the goalkeeper. You know what he's gonna do, and you can't stop it. So Ruddy's had to make a save, hasn't gone off for a corner. But Dowman, Max Dowman. Let's not get too hype. He's only a kid, innit? But he is gonna be look, Martinelli, bro. Jogger finito, bruv. No Jogger Benito, bruv. You only got lucky with that nutmeg. You didn't mean to do it. Come on, Dowman. Dowman's he's so good, man. He is so good. Big up Kwaja. There goes Latvian's link. Big up, man. Big up. Let me try and get to some of these comments. Smash the likes. Oi, Wanyeri even on the pitch. Haven't heard or seen from him once, bro. Lewis Smiley nearly lobbed Kepa, but no, it was too high. Yeah, bro. He weren't as good as he was against AC Milan. He grew into the first half a bit, you know, in the stages where we scored 2 goals. He grew into it a little bit, but he was quiet. You know, he had highlights from the Milan game. There was no highlights from this game. Dowman, he's had highlights in this game, the Milan game. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Big up Binks, Hengedi, AFC. Come on, man. Come on, man. Newcastle don't want to lose this. No, maybe not. And like I said, in terms of the second half, they're winning. It's 1-0. In terms of the game, it's 2-2, of course, but oh, unlucky. When, like I said, you know, as Hengedi said, when Newcastle come forward, it looks like they're trying to score. When we come forward, it looks like we're trying to make a new compilation of passes. And that was the same thing we had last season as well in the league against anyone that we played. And that isn't gonna serve us well next season. I'm just saying. Not gonna shout, not gonna scream, ain't gonna change nothing. But I am gonna say what I see, guys. I haven't been impressed with our defenders. Raya looked shit today, like really annoyed me today. You know, haven't seen too much from Zubimendi. You know, look, that was dangerous there for Martinelli, but there's no one in there. But as well, when Martinelli puts these balls in, sometimes just please lift up your head. You know what I mean? Because then at least you might have something to aim for. But it's the same old saying, guys. Like, standout performer in this game. Do you know what I mean? I don't even know who I can give it. I don't even know who I can give it to. Standout performer. I don't know. I don't know. You got 10 minutes left, guys, in the chat. Who's the man in the match? I couldn't tell you. I don't know if anyone from Arsenal actually deserves it. But we look tired now. We look tired now.
Stadium. It's Atletico in Madrid.
We look tired now. Newcastle in possession, just knocking it about a little bit. Like I said, man, the result isn't important. What's important is how we play, you know, what we're trying to execute in terms of formation and attacking style and all that. And it's just more of the same. Kivior. He's not looked too bad since coming on, but nothing to shout home about. Saliba, that was horrible, bro. Look, Dowman on smoke. Max Dowman, bro. Penalty. That's a penalty, ref. Max Dowman's won the penalty. See what I'm saying? He took it near the halfway line, done his man, yeah, where I thought the ball was going to go out, and then slapped it all over him, gone past him, run direct into the penalty area. Joe Linton's taken him down. It's a penalty to Arsenal. Now, we might miss the penalty, but Max Dowman, bearing in mind, you know I rate Ethan Nwaneri highly. Max Dowman, bro. Max Dowman, bro. Every time I watch him play football, he does something highlight real-ish. Every time. Max Dowman's going to feature in the league next season. I'm telling you that now. Amazing. Amazing. We all rave about Lewis Skelly. We all rave about Ethan Nwaneri, bro. But Max Dowman, he's doing more than... Bro, in the last game, highlights. This game, highlights. This guy is next level, bro. He is next level. This Ruddy guy looks like he's been punched in the eye. Looks like he's got a black eye. Please don't let Sologard take this penalty, bro. Let Max Dowman take it. He won it. Max Dowman, guys. Oh, it's Sologard. It's Sologard about to take it, people, man. Already missed the penalty in your last game, you dickhead. Max Dowman, no, people. Max Dowman. So what's he doing, man? Referee's taking all this time, bro. What are you doing? Nothing has changed from last year. We're done at it, bro. And people are like, we're gonna win the league, bro. We'll be lucky if we're third, bro. We'd be lucky if we take that spot. Based on what I'm seeing at the moment. Odegaard scored. Thank fuck for that. Because I thought he was going to miss. Every time Odegaard steps up, I think he's going to miss. But Martin Sologard scored the goal. Max Dowman won it. Give him all of the ratings, bruv. Max Dowman. This kid he's amazing, bruv. Go and soak it up from the Arsenal fans. Odegaard's telling you go and celebrate with the fans. Max Dowman. Our shining light, and we just got to hope and pray. We might have to start a petition, guys. Yeah, don't turn Dowman into a sport. We got to start. We got to start a petition, because if Arteta tries to start dulling him down, I'm gonna kick him in the back like my Top Gooner video. That's what we do know. Big up, why not? Big up, why not? Big up, why not? Big up, Quaja. Calafiori ain't good, my guy. I don't think he is. No, bro, he's better in centre back, but it's still not good enough. And you're just injured all the time. Again, he had to come off today with an injury. He might have got subbed off anyway, but we had to do it early. I'm tired. I'm tired. Now we might even need another defender, bro. Go and steal Hato from Chelsea. That's what you need to do. It's crazy work. Big up Biggs. In the previous game, we looked at least solid in our tracking back into defense positions. We're just so lazy today. Yeah, we're looking tired today. You know, we're looking, you know, offbeat a little bit. You know what I mean? We're looking a little bit offbeat. You know, we've managed to put the ball in the back of the net. We've managed to have a few good things, but on the whole, it doesn't fill me with confidence going into the season. I gotta be honest. Defensively, we haven't looked good today. We look better against AC Milan. Dowman again. Should have been a free kick, but no, or maybe not. Attacking wise, we've been looking out of ideas, but a few things have come off. But even against AC Milan, how many chances did we have? Do you know what I mean? So I'm a little bit worried, guys. I'm a little bit worried. I know it's preseason, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not looking into the results. I'm looking into how we play, the tactics, the formation, the new players, the youngsters. But Max Dowman, let me put my Pepsi down because Max Dowman, he deserves a clap. But here come Newcastle again. It's 3-2, but anything can happen. Jacob Murphy, another great ball in, but that one's gone west. It's going to be a goal kick for Arsenal. We've got about 4-5 minutes left of the game, plus injury time. Big up everyone that smashed the like, though. Everyone that's tried to help out. Anyone that's sharing it, I really appreciate it. Big up Everest, man, joining in here to give some views. Literally, big up, man. I know probably no one's watching it over there. I don't know what Twitch is like. I don't even think I've got more than 2 people following me. But we all got to start somewhere, right? We all got to start somewhere. Max Dowman, Max Dowman, 15 years old and showing the rest of the Arsenal team how it's done. Now, I feel like we need to be embarrassed, bro. Don't get me wrong, he's generational. I think this guy is going to be like Yamal levels. Like, he's already doing that kind of stuff and he's 15. Yeah? I might be jumping out the window, whatever. But it also makes the rest of the team look bad. Because like someone said, Ethan's had a quiet game today. He done a couple of good bits, but that's it. Nowhere near how we played against AC Milan. Yeah? Skelly, not the best game today. Moreno had a good game today. Havertz, couple of good bits. Trossard, not bad, but you know what I mean? Like, it's... Here comes Newcastle again. Every time they come forward, they look dangerous, man. Get to him. Close him down. Did you not learn from Murphy? Like, when they get to the edge of our box, we're not closing them down. This is what's really pissing me off. Zubimendi, Rice, Kivior, sort your shit out, man. Close them down. Fucking hell. They should have learned from the Murphy goal, bro. When you get to the edge of the area, they shouldn't have more than 2 yards space. Close them down. Jesus Christ, man. Kepa's distribution, shit, though. That's one thing I will say. Every time he's done a goal kick, bro, it's like gone back to Newcastle, bro. And here they are, 1-2 in it now. Newcastle pushing, trying to get the equalizer. Arsenal are looking tired. I haven't seen much from Harry Monanus yet either. But he hasn't really, you know what I mean? It's a lot of running. Martinelli. Newcastle just knocking it around, but they're in our half at the minute. And they're knocking it around well. Arsenal chasing shadows. But we are leading. So maybe they're just going to try and sit back and see the game out. But I'm not confident when we do that. Because look, they're behind us again already. Close down. Do not let them put the cross in. Close down. But the cross is allowed to come in. Pinball. And it was nearly a goal. Pinball. The cross was allowed to come in. Pinball, because none of our guys are being dominant and just kicking the ball out. And it's dropped to one of the Newcastle players at the back post. And he's managed to get a shot of foot. Kivior was trying to stop him, but no. Straight at Kepa. He's put it... I mean, it could have been 3-3. This is what I'm saying. We're looking tired. We're looking leggy. Newcastle were at the beginning. And I thought that we'd finish the game strong. But Newcastle are finishing the game strong. They're the ones doing it at the moment. It's a corner. 89 minutes on the clock. And here's another scenario. I'd be disappointed if we didn't hold out. It's another scenario that we need to watch, innit? You're tired, you're in humid conditions. You know, we're leaded 3-2. There's 4 minutes injury time. Time to hold out. Can you? At this moment in time, it's looking a bit shaky. I'm not going to lie. And Newcastle are finishing the game very well. That's a great turn. You're letting him have a shot again. Every time they get to that D on the outside of the box, yeah, they're allowed to have shots. No one's closing them down. That is really annoying me, innit? Defensively, we ain't look good today. Attacking-wise, we ain't look good either. I don't even know how we scored 3 goals. Moreno's goal was good. Obviously, one of them was a penalty and one of them was an own goal. So take it at what you will, innit? And I like Anus Harriman as well because he's not small either, but they need to bulk up a little bit, all of these youth guys. It's madness, guys. Madness. Join it. Yeah, big up Everest, man. Appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate you, man. Obviously, share it on Twitch as well if you can. I don't even know how it goes, bro. Havertz will get bigger when he gets angry, bro. Bro, he'll probably get smaller when he gets angry, bro. Honestly, like he literally done 2 things in the game. I remember. But Zinchenko taking the throw on. It's just probably going to be about us holding out now, to be fair. There's only a few more minutes of injury time. So we're probably not even going to try and score another goal. Havertz is still weak. He is, bro. He is. Hope you are good. Why not? Yeah, big up, man. Is Zubi playing? He was. I don't think he is now, though. I think they've taken him off. A guy was annoying to listen to. Yes, he is. Did you see the AFTV Jokeres thing? Yes, I did. Absolutely cringe. Like, this is what we're up against, guys. This is what we're up against. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying don't be excited. I'm not saying don't be gassed, but this is what we're up against. AFTV. They are the scourge of Arsenal, man. Honestly. You know, people think that we're out of the banner era. We're not. We're very much still in the banner era. And when you get shit like that, that's why, innit? That's why. Oh, someone closing down. Finally. Go on, Deckers. Now pass the ball now, Deckers. There we go. Here comes Odegaard. Come on. Can we not turn back? There we go. There we go. Just cross it first time. No, let's wait for everyone to get back in. And then cross to nobody. Martinelli back down to Zinchenko. No one ready to shoot. Little scoop ball. Shoots, for fuck's sake. There you go, Rice. He tried to. Oh yeah. Our attacking, it's like we just get to the final third and then just amnesia. We fade to black. Winehouse settings. We get to the final third and then it's like, oh shit. I didn't think I was gonna get this far. Here comes Newcastle. Under a minute of injury time left to play. Harvey Barnes. Not looked too bad since he's been on. I got to be honest. Zubi playing. Yep. Yeah, he was playing. I don't know if he's still on, though. Is he still on? I don't think so. I don't think he is. But our team are looking tired, though. I feel like Newcastle have started the strongest. But, you know, we have looked okay in certain bits. Martinelli lucky there to get the ball forward. You should have the energy to run. We're just trying to end the game, though, to be fair. Oh, shit, Martinelli with his little lucky nutmegs all the time. And look, just giving away the ball, though. Nothing coming of it. He's going to try and stay down and waste the time. Get up, man. Don't embarrass us, bruv. And the referee's blown. Full-time whistle. Arsenal have won, but the last 2 times we played Newcastle, we won. In the league, but we struggled on that game. And now in pre-season friendly, we won, but we also struggled in this game. Every time we play Newcastle, it's not a foregone conclusion. I'll give them their credit. They played well in parts. They played very well in parts. You know, they looked very good going forward in parts. But I'm happy. I'm happy for this game. I'm happy for the test. That's what I'm happy for. You know. That's what I'm happy for, man. I'm happy that Zubimendi got to play against a proper team that's going to put a boot in, that's going to, you know, do all of that kind of stuff, high pressing. More for fitness. We did look tired in this game. We looked a lot more tired than we did against AC Milan, but the game started a lot quicker as well. You know, Anus didn't really do much when he came on. Dowman, special. You know, Saka, he done all right. I don't think we saw Norgard today, though. Bit surprised about that. Bit surprised we never saw Norgard, unless he did come on and I never noticed. Because Salmon came on against AC Milan, and I didn't even notice. So when you're having a game like that, you're either doing really shit or you're doing really good, and you can't be unnoticed in defense if you're playing shit. Do you know what I mean? So another good game. Just in terms of what it does for us, fitness, in terms of new style and stuff. There really wasn't much to look at. Really wasn't much to look at. But like I said, Arsenal 3, Newcastle 2. Moreno with a goal. Havertz with the assist. Havertz crossed the ball into a dangerous area. And it was an own goal from Murphy. He kicked the ball in his own net, not Jacob Murphy, A. Murphy. for Newcastle. That made it 2-1 after Alanga opened up the scoring for Newcastle. Half time came and went. Second half started. Newcastle started the better. I've got to be terribly honest. Arsenal looked tired. Odegaard came on for Wanyeri. Wanyeri had a bit of a quiet game. What else? Yeah, Jacob Murphy, he never got closed down. He put Newcastle 1-0 up in the second half, which made the game as a whole 2-2. And Newcastle were much the better side for long periods in the second half. Arsenal came back into it here and there. We was ringing the changes, getting some of the youngsters on. Dowman, again, very much impressed with near enough everything that he done. He drove into the area, won us a penalty that Odegaard put away. You know what I mean? So a couple of good things to talk about, but, you know, negatives, the defense weren't solid. You know, we gave Newcastle way too much time outside the area. Do you know what I mean? We weren't closing down enough. You know, we was behind the stages of play a couple of times. You know, it was getting a bit scrappy in midfield. So there was plenty of negatives. Every time we came forward, it never looked fluid. You know, as Hengedi said, it just looked like we were trying to make a new passing compilation. When Newcastle came forward, it looked like they were trying to score. So plenty of questions, guys. Plenty of questions. You know what I mean? Kepa, he done all right when he came on. He looked a lot more solid than Raya, I'm going to be honest, which is mad for me to say. You know my opinions on Kepa, but I wasn't happy with Raya today. His decision-making was poor. His distribution was rubbish as well. I will say Kepa's distribution has a lot to be desired as well. Do you know what I mean? And defense-wise, I don't think Ben White was all right today. Let me give him his flowers. The youngsters, again, looked good when they came on, but not as good as they did against AC Milan. Dowman did, though. He was our shining light, let's be honest. I think Raya could have maybe done a little bit better with the Jacob Murphy goal, but when I seen it again just now, you know, maybe not. There was, you know, the shot came through a lot of bodies, but I don't think we saw Norgard today, which was a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. Like I said, man, these pre-seasons, it's about fitness, it's about trying new things, but I'm a little bit worried, guys, because I didn't see nothing new tried. I didn't see nothing new tried. You know what I mean? I didn't see a new shape in formation. I didn't see, you know, a new way that we're trying to attack, fluid on the transition, bang, 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 you know, go for the throat. I saw the same stuff. Get to the crossing areas, either cross it or come back and do the horseshoe football. Odegaard, I mean, he did better than he did against AC Milan. He scored his penalty. He was progressing the ball forward today. But again, he also done a typical Odegaard move. He got the ball. He done well. He's progressing it forward. People are running, trying to give him runners, and he just turns back. So, you know, just not too much to report. It was good for fitness. You know, it's the second win of pre-season. It might even be the third win, actually, if you count the Watford game. So in terms of results, it's going well, but I'm not here for the results. I'm here for how we played. And there was a couple of good things from Arsenal, but as a whole, I wasn't impressed, guys. I got to be honest. Again, it just looks the same. It looks the same. Now the youngsters are giving me a little something to be excited about. Hopefully, they can continue to do that once we go into the Premier League proper. Because if we've got another 38 games of watching us play like that, then I don't think we're going to win the league. Hopefully, it gets better. It needs to. You know, we need to get a bit better with attacking. When we get to the final third, it's like we forget who we are. We forget what football is. Getting up to the final third most of the time is quite good. And then we slow it down and we bring it back, or we just cross. We need more shots from outside the area. We need fluid football, 1-2s, cutting it back, shooting first time. Because when we done that, guys, for the first time in the first half, we got a goal. And it was a good goal from Moreno. I'll finish off the comments and then we'll end up, because I need to eat. I need to get a drink. I need to smoke. I am going to obviously jump on that 4 with Shane to go through some Top Gooner Dross with him. So catch us there. We'll probably talk more about the game as well. And we are going to be back on July 31st for the, I think that might be the last game in Asia against Spurs in Hong Kong. Hopefully we get to see Gyökeres. Hopefully we get to see Mosquera as well. And we will be there. I think it might be the same time. It might not be, but I know that the date is the 31st. Calafiori is still shit at centre back. Yeah, like I said, not great, but better than he is at left back. The thing is with Calafiori is you can't stay fit and you can't defend very well. So it's mad. He said Smurf, it's mad. Yeah, big up, man. Big up Mali though, each and every time. A gal, Will 114 is the number. Top Gooners view. He's a donkey, bro. I'm sorry. I haven't been so uninterested in the game. Big up Mali, man. Really. No, man. Like I said, I wanted to see some of the youngsters. I wanted to see the new guys. You know, that gives me a bit of interest. Obviously, when pre-season starts, it means that the season's very close. And like I said, I wanted to see because I just knew it. You know, I just knew it. I was saying to my cousin, Arteta changes how he plays every season. I bet he don't this season. I just knew it. And that's why I bought the pass. And I've seen 2 games and I don't see no change, bro. Again, we're going to struggle with attacking next season. Watch. Hopefully I'm wrong. Number 29 didn't need to push static weights, yeah, making him more rigid and stiff. No, did he? No, you're right, bro. They should have been doing core strength and wrestling. But yeah, exactly that. Because he's on the floor all the time. All the time. He done 2 good things today. That is it. That is it. Big up Mali. Yeah, why not speaking you up? Big up Andrew. Absolute shy. I mean, there's not a lot to be excited about, guys, is it? Let's be honest. We won it, but it's papering over the cracks. I don't know what we're going to do next season. Just bore everyone to death. That's what it looks like. A gal will call 114 Top Gooners views. Yeah, I think I read that one. Big yourself up. This online space has become a haven for people to spout crap on anyone without any basis. It is what it is, bro. It's the nature of the beast, isn't it? Like I said, man, I always get cussed out. I have racist comments. I have people telling me, oh, you're just following League Gunner. I have people saying all that kind of stuff. And I don't care. I put my face online. So I'm open for it. I'm not the YouTube police. I know what happens. I know what goes on. I know people grift off my club. You know, I know people, you know, are just trying to make money on YouTube. So I ain't got no problem with that. I am as well. But you're always going to hear my honest opinions about Arsenal. It's never going to be fake. It's never going to be made up. It's never going to be Illuminati just so I can be part of the gang. Never. Ever, ever, ever. And if Arsenal do good things, then I'm going to say it's good. If Arsenal do bad things, then guess what? You know what I mean? So for me, bro, I don't pay attention, bro. I know Terry Flewers, all of those thumbnails, and so I don't care. I can see it. I press non-interested. I don't watch it. And then I just move on with my life. I don't give a shit. Someone click me up, innit? How about that? You might help me out. Do you know what I mean? Big up Gavin Havertz. I don't think he'll move Skelly from left back. No. I don't think he will. But the thing is, I reckon that Skelly might get caught out a few times at left back. I ain't gonna lie. Do you know what I mean? But he can also make left back his own. He looked okay today, but not as good as he did against Milan when he came on. The team never looked as good as they did against Milan. Let's be honest. They didn't. You know what I mean? And we're still attacking the same way. But like I said, it's not about the result. I wanted to see new things. I wanted to see new ideas. I wanted to see the young players, you know? J-Dub, our midfield is so shit. It's definitely weaker than it was last season. There's no way to deny that. No way to deny that. That's why I was happy with this game and I wanted Zubamendi to feel what it's like when you're getting clipped, when the pressure's on, when you ain't got time. You know, you are going to need to get used to that. A compost, is Mikel really going to drop Havertz and Odegaard if you get Eze too? Seems like a stubborn twat. No, he ain't. I don't think he will. If we get Eze, he's probably going to start on the left wing if it ain't Madueke, so that Odegaard can play. And if Odegaard don't play, it will be Havertz dropped into the midfield to play Gyökeres up front. I wouldn't even be surprised if Gyökeres is playing on the left wing. That's the type of that's what we're dealing with. On top of the fans that just clap everything, they're just happy with everything that happens. Anything, you know, as long as you say it's all right, these lot are gonna clap. Yeah, they're the lemons. Yeah. So we got that to work against, and we also got a stubborn ass manager who's operating like a virus, trying to kill us from the inside out. I'm gonna keep doing something until it works, no matter how much it affects us in the short term. It's crazy. It's crazy. Subscribe to Mali Road to 200. Yeah, man. Go and help Mali out, man. It's a lonely game. It's a lonely game trying to do this YouTube thing. Even content creation. Your own friends don't support you. You get support from people you've never met. No one really, you can say like and watch my stuff. Yeah. But people don't really do it. Do you know what I mean? It's hard out here, man. The midfield is gang bang, easy access, clean through. Facts, bro. Has Zubi been much involved? I mean, he weren't too bad in the first half. He lost the ball a couple of times. He won back the ball a couple of times. But that is going to be a rude awakening, Junior. Sorry, Hengedi. That's going to be a rude awakening for Zubi. And I wanted that. Now you're going to know what you're up against. And if he doesn't do well in the league, is there Voldemort to come and step in? No. It's Moreno or Rice. Junior's bigging up Nick's football club. Yeah, man. Big up Nick, man. You get me? Big up Nick. Like, you get me? I don't even have a problem with what he does. Some people do. And there we go again with the camera. Typical, just move the laptop, camera goes off. I'm going to have to buy a new one, innit? Phase 2, man. Phase 2. I don't know why the camera always does that. 0 shots on target. Same old crap. No trophies again. I'm telling you, bro. I mean, we had a few shots from outside the goal. Outside the box, sorry. But it weren't often enough. That needs to happen a whole lot more. You know what I mean? It needs to happen a whole lot more. That's what we do know. That's what we do know. Am I going to come back on now? Yes, I am. So why is my background not changed? This is really annoys me, man. It's like if it gets too heated, this is what the fucking laptop does, or the camera, or something, man. Something. You're gonna come back on, or we not? No, we're not. I've got to do it like this, guys. But that's all right. Fuck it. We're gonna be getting out of here soon anyway, people. Are they still not even gonna do it? Is it still not even gonna do it? It's still not even gonna do it. Well, at least you can see my green screen anyway. If we're starting the season without Gabriel, things will go south very fast. I mean, Saliba, he looked good, but there's a lot of the times he didn't as well. A lot of the times, bro. You know what I mean? Giving away the ball. There you are. It's gonna say where like you're not trying to come into my chat, bro. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Big up Vigilante, man. Moreno, yeah, this is how long it's taken, man. I wouldn't take this seriously, even if no, I'm not taking it seriously. Are you not listening to what I'm saying, Kwaja? Because I've said it a million times, my bro. I'm not even trying to be rude. I'm not taking it seriously. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not watching it for the result. That's not what we're doing. Mad. Sorry, guys. The camera's going absolutely mad, isn't it? It's just not coming back on. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't even know if you heard all the things that I was saying. Like, this camera's going absolutely crazy, bro. So maybe it's the USB thing that I use to plug it into the laptop. Maybe it's that as well. Own goal. Hulk Havertz running riot now. Laugh my ass off. What, you reckon? Definitely not, bro. He was trying to get on the end of My audio's been removed. The camera won't come back on. So we are having a big mare. We are having the biggest mare. All right. If I can't get back on, guys, which it looks like I can't, we are going to have to get out of it. Let me send you on to someone then, and we are going to be back at 4. Maybe I just need to let my laptop and everything cool down. I managed to get most of my reaction to the match at the end of it, so I'll just try and click that up for later. But yeah, technology having an absolute mare today. An absolute mare. I need to get new stuff already. Not a new laptop, just a new camera and a new wire so that we can connect it. Big up everyone who smashed the like for me though. You get me? You guys are the true MVPs. Most of you that stayed around, you know what I mean? Subscribe as well. I'd really like that. But let's send you over to... Okay, I see Deluded on. But we're going to send you to Lee, brother. Last time I sent it to Deluded, I don't even know if he sees it. And I don't know if it's a premiere as well. You know what I mean? So we'll send you over to Lee. Yeah, we'll send you over to the captain. Please, when you get over there, can you say views raid? I'm so sorry about the camera issues. Big up TKA. You know what I mean? Big up everyone in the building. Hendon, Peppermint. I see you. But once again, we're having technical issues. So we're going to say, yeah, Lee's live. We're going to send you over to Lee right now. I need you guys to say views raid though. Yeah, we're trying to get onto his radar. We'd love to do a stream with Lee. I'm not going to ask him myself on some beg friend thing. So you guys go over there, say views raid. And when are we doing a stream? Yeah. Big up all my viewers. I'll be back at 4 with Shane. Do another live stream for Tottenham soon. When's Tottenham playing? Oh, no, I am. Yeah, I'm doing the Tottenham game. Yeah, I am. But anyway, have a great day. I'll be back at 4. I'll probably try and get something clipped up for you later on as well. Peace and love. Views raid. Tell him that you want to see views and Lee on the stream.